time, we're doing a classic best gaming console ever bracket draft.
Nope, just a bracket. It's not a draft. Stop saying draft.
Just a bracket, I'm being told. But yeah, we're going to name the best gaming console ever. Obviously, the PC would be involved in such a tournament because it is a gaming console. Mine is.
No.
So we've had a little controversy to kick off because they won't even let PC on here, even though it is the superior gaming platform.
If you were going to have PC go to the finals, you're a fucking geek, and you should just leave the call.
Sorry, dude.
Now, if you say something like that, you're a freaking geek and have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly, dude.
I put Steam Deck on here for you people.
There you go.
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you
PC
people?
That's exactly what I meant.
Disgusting.
That you
Okay.
people did feel kind of weird.
Yeah, see?
It felt weird.
He did.
I know what you meant, though.
You people complaining.
Okay. All right, so, BJ, how does someone get involved with a future draft bracket?
Patreon.com/RingRustRadio. Donate to our bracket challenge tier. You can come on and do a bracket with us next month, Tuesday, February 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Don't know what we're doing yet.
Okay, way to sell it. We should have talked about that. But if you if you ever have ideas for a draft or a bracket, please let us know because if they're good, if they're good, we will literally do them, and if they're good, we'll let you on to do them with us. So, So let's get right into this, Mike. So what's our first matchup?
All right, we got the 1 seed, the Super NES, against the 16 seed, the PlayStation Vita.
Okay,
Can I chime in here real quick?
Sure.
As the person that created the bracket, this is randomized.
Okay, so you're fucking getting out.
So people don't start complaining about seedings. It's
hold on, real quick. You didn't adjust it at all after randomizing it?
No, I put the top 4 seeds because those are the most popular consoles.
Okay.
And then everything else was random.
You're so full of shit. I saw what you did here. You
didn't see anything.
Okay.
You weren't even.
I did. I saw it. It's okay.
You didn't even look at the bracket.
You didn't do anything.
Mike, start us off.
You know, believe it or not a big PlayStation Vita guy. With the Super NES.
I don't even know what it is technically.
I think it was like the thing that came after the PSP.
I thought it was a PSP. Oh, I thought it was a PSP.
It was their third attempt at a handheld, but yeah, pretty good.
Everson.
This is an easy SNES. I mean, the Vita is garbage.
Whoa.
Hey.
I'm sensing Skinner's a big Vita guy.
I'm sensing that too. He's the one guy.
Touch a nerve there.
Daniel Hayden.
I think what we need to know about people is if they say SNES or if they say SNES.
If you say SNES,
I've never heard someone say SNES.
I want to slap
log off this call.
I agree with that. I've only ever said
no,
SNES.
because the reason we say SNES is because we said NES.
Right, exactly.
But there are people that say SNES, and it's
people that say SNES, and it's pissing
I've
me off.
never heard someone say that in my life.
Super Nintendo, Super NES, or SNES. Those are the correct ways you can say it.
I agree.
In America. Super NES.
Okay, hold on. Daniel Hayden's about to preach from his high horse.
It's called a SNES, but
You're such a
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Fuck you. I'll take the Vita.
Vita means life.
Holy shit. Panda?
I had a Vita, and it is a really good little handheld, except they never came out with any good games for it.
Mm-hmm.
And to actually store games onto it, they had their own like little memory cards, which sucked. Oh my
god, Nerd Fest! Come on, dude.
Yup.
No, I like this because I never had a PlayStation Vita, so I like hearing about it. Thank you.
Cool, that's great.
Yeah, it was great. It was pretty good. But it's the SNES.
Okay, great. Good saying too. Reggie?
I never had the Super Nintendo, so I'll just take the Vita.
Wow.
I've actually played it.
Surprise.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Never had it.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo's incredible.
Yeah. Didn't deserve it. Didn't deserve it.
Say all that.
Great choice.
I would say you probably didn't deserve it as a kid. That's what I say. Probably didn't deserve it as a kid. Angel?
Did you have one, Donnie?
Nah.
Yeah. Sorry. And with my history with video games, the only good Vita game that I know of is Persona 4 Golden, which is a great choice.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only one game. Meanwhile, the SNES has a bunch of classics that people still play to this day. So I'm picking that one.
Oh, this is gonna be a long fucking bracket. Skinner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Vita really was cool. It wasn't supported very well, but it was a nice device, especially when you could get like all the PlayStation 1 games they put on the PlayStation Store and kind of play them portably. But it's the Super Nintendo. But the Vita was a great console that just kind of got phased out before its time.
Leon.
I don't think Skinner was done, and I was very interested.
No, I was done. I mean,
yeah, I was done. I was done a few minutes ago. You know what I mean? I was definitely done.
I'm basically split into what I played more, and SNES or Super Nintendo has Super Mario, the best Super Mario game, so I'm going with that.
Mongo?
SNES.
I hate Mongo so much. BJ?
That stung a little bit.
Never had a Vita, although I wanted to play Uncharted. And Freedom Wars just came out, remastered. But SNES, one of the greatest consoles of all time.
Yeah, it's SNES. My family didn't love me enough for anything other than hand-me-down shit that I got cheap later on in life. SNES.
Mm-hmm.
SNES, as they say now.
Nope.
Can't. I said it out loud and I don't like it.
Yep.
Can't do it. Next one.
The 8 seed, the original Game Boy, against the 9 seed, the GameCube.
What other Game Boys are on the list?
Color, Advance, right?
Yep. All of them.
Okay.
No, not Pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, take that, you dummy.
Wasn't there like a Game Boy SP or something?
No, I don't
That's
fucking
not
know.
But you got the
but it was
Mike,
Game Boy Advance.
listen, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in right now, and I need everybody to chill out and just look at me. Eyes up here, guys. Everybody sit Native American style. I need you looking up here.
That you can't say that anymore.
Turn your camera on.
Okay, no,
It's called crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, crisscross applesauce.
I need you to keep. I need you to keep down the bullshit nerd shit while we're doing this. Okay.
This is taking more time than
for the record.
It's actually interesting to hear.
Game Boy, GameCube, Mike Chiari.
Mm-hmm.
This is honestly very difficult because GameCube is one of the few consoles I didn't have as a kid. I did have the original Game Boy, have some good memories with it, but I have to be honest, it's complete fucking ass compared to the other two Game Boys that came out. GameCube I know has iconic games, even though I didn't play it, I'll go GameCube.
Everson.
So I'm looking at this from a purely objective standpoint, okay? GameCube did not really sell the way that Nintendo wanted it to. It's the reason why that they phased out the whole idea of using disc in the first place. The mini disc idea was not a good idea. The Game Boy, the original Game Boy, is a legendary classic gaming console. And everybody played Pokemon on that.
Hell yeah.
No, I played on
Game
Boy Color.
Yeah, if you
You're
had
a child of the 90s. He's a man of the 80s.
Yeah.
Game Boy is it. Game Boy is it.
It comes down to a generational thing, Mike. It's where you played it on.
No, because I'm that old too. I played.
No, you're not. He's like 65 years old, dude.
Yeah, I just turned 66.
Calling me right now, motherfucker.
Why are you an old-timey fucking ringer?
Because he's 62.
My alarm is our ship is sinking sound if like I was in a submarine. So my kids are like jolted awake every morning with this like honk, honk, honk.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, it's real. Hey, everybody up. Rise and shine, motherfucker. Everson, did you pick? You right?
Game Boy.
Daniel Hayden.
I only ever had the Game Boy out of these two, so I'm going to take Game Boy.
He's fading.
I'm dying right now. I want to go to sleep.
Listen, if you got to dip out, I'll pick for you.
Dude, you're going to be up till at least
I'm not a pussy. I'm not a pussy.
Okay,
so
well, we don't say that in the United States anymore.
Yeah,
we don't say that anymore over here, dude. We're a little more progressive than that.
That's down for you.
Don't worry about me. Now.
Panda?
Over here.
Yeah, Panda?
This is probably the hardest one out of all these matchups for me, but I'm going the Cube.
The Cube. Unbelievable. Reggie?
The Cube.
Reggie?
Game Boy.
Yeah, okay. Angel?
The GameCube may not have sold well, but that console sold some very amazing exclusives in F-Zero GX, Twilight Princess, Smash Bros. Melee, and also And also, it has Resident Evil 4 and RE1, but the better versions because you could get those games on the PS1, but those versions were much more less content feature rich. Meanwhile, for the GameCube, it was those two games, but like with more stuff in it that just made them into a classic. So it's got to be GameCube.
Skeeter.
PS2 came with the Ada Wong missions on Resident Evil 4, so I thought that was.
Oh my God,
Got
dude.
a point.
Yo, I don't even know. I literally thought it sounds like another language. I'm so pissed off right now, dude. Like, shut up, I think. Just do it.
The GameCube did have a bunch of classic games. It's hard to come by a more seminal console in terms of this discussion than the Game Boy. It just game changer. So
you're the worst, Leon.
Agreed.
Fucking worst, Leon.
Donnie, did you tell Benjamin Franklin to call you back on your old timey phone?
No, he was dead by that time. It was Graham Bell.
Alexander Graham Bell.
I was on top of it. I had it. Thanks.
Well, you were struggling a little bit.
I got there first. I got there first.
You didn't have the first name.
yeah,
you hit him with the John Cena.
You thought his name was Graham Bell.
Let's go with Game Boy. Looks better as a phone case, so we'll do Game Boy.
I can't believe this. Mongo?
Okay.
No.
As my 137th favorite rapper once said, blowing out that endo, GameCube, Nintendo, go pick that one.
All right, and now it's down to BJ.
GameCube is amazing. Underrated console because of Smash Melee is one of the greatest fighting games of all time. Bought that console, Luigi's Mansion, amazing. But Game Boy, took that every car ride, had that with me. At night, playing Pokemon, playing Tetris, one of my favorite games. You had the cable you could hook up and play other people. Yep. Absolutely legendary piece of hardware. Like a fucking game changer, as has been said. It's Game Boy.
Who was playing Pokemon on the original Game Boy?
I was.
Everybody was.
I was. We didn't have.
I played on.
Excuse me. I turn here. Thanks so much.
Game Boy Color you play that on.
We had Game Boy Color. We had the original Game Boy. It still fucking works. It still works to this day. Okay. To this day, that Game Boy still works.
That thing is a brick.
That thing is a weapon. If someone comes into your home, you could use that, defend yourself, and still play.
I'm taking the
GameCube
had the little handle.
Yeah, the GameCube has a handle to throw it.
It did have a handle.
Okay. I never had a Game Boy nor a GameCube, but I did have a mom who liked to shop at Kmart and Target, and they had the GameCube on display often. And I loved Crazy Taxi, and on that I'm going with GameCube.
Oh.
And it means nothing.
But Game Boy did advance.
Yep. Next one.
You're all dying on the demos.
I don't know what he
The 5-seed PS5 against the 12-seed Steam Deck.
All right, here we go.
Is everybody okay? I don't really.
Well, this is what you want for PC. This is your opportunity. Steam Deck is the PC option here for you.
I've never had it. I can't speak to it, and I don't think I like it. Mike,
it's a handheld PC.
No, it's not. You don't have the power and girth. You don't know the amps I'm putting out of this machine I got next to me.
You have nothing. You have no girth.
That's not true. It's pretty thick. It's thick. It's thick cut, boy.
It's thick adjacent.
I don't even know what those words mean. Mike?
I never have used the Steam Deck. I'm not even entirely sure I know what it is. I don't have a PS5. Heather has a PS5. It's pretty cool, I guess. I'll go PS5.
Did you humble brag a PS5?
I got one.
My wife's got one, but not a big fucking deal. I play it sometimes.
I bought it.
You bought it? Oh, now we're hung on. Now we're just bragging. Now we're just bragging. Use that Ring Roast Radio money?
We don't have that.
Yeah.
You're going to take it out alone.
Yep. Everson?
All right, so I feel similarly about the PS5 the way I do about the Xbox Series X, right? Which is after a certain period, it became like a graphics war, and the consoles really don't change a whole lot besides what puts out the better graphics. So sometimes it's hard for you to look at a console like the PS5 and think this is a superior console over something else. I can appreciate what the Steam Deck is trying to do because I use Steam on my PC to game all the time. I don't have one. I will never have one. But seeing as how the PS1, the PS2, and probably the PS3 are also on this list, I don't see why the PS5 needs to move any further. So I'm going to go with Steam Deck.
Oh, eloquently put. Daniel Hayden, stunned that happens here. Never does.
So I have a PS5.
Mm-hmm.
I've not turned it on in about 18 months.
Okay.
And I still wouldn't pick a Steam Deck. So I'll pick the PS5.
There's a long way of going. A bad investment.
That's really an indictment of the Steam Deck if I've ever heard one.
I would say
it's an indictment of these picks.
I was going to say it's a bad investment. Bad use of your money. Panda?
I'm picking PS5 because that's how I get onto Ring Rust Radio Gaming.
That's sad.
There you go.
Reggie?
Good reason.
That one time. Reggie?
Yeah, the one time.
That one time.
PS5.
Angel?
Since the Steam Deck is essentially just the PC, then I would say the Steam Deck because any PS5 game that's quote unquote exclusive is just coming onto the PC anyway. You just have to wait a few years. True. So the PS5 overall doesn't matter if you have it or not. You just need to wait a few years and then boom, you're good. So I'm going with the Steam Deck.
This is true. May makes a point.
Skinner?
All right. I feel like I've just stepped into a large group of haters of pretty much everything here. But I love my PS5. I'm playing PS5 right now. As a matter of fact, I've spent who knows how many thousands of hours on my PS5. I do think it was game changing in the sense of
maybe you should work on your swing instead.
Yeah, I do that too. It's my job.
What are you playing while you're doing this bracket?
Yeah, this is bullshit. Dude.
Haptic feedback with the controller, the microphone, all that.
Why are you ignoring us?
Can you fucking please just pick which one and move on, dude? Jesus Christ.
You done? But all that said, and how great I think the PS5 is, I do think the Steam Deck is kind of revolutionary in terms of downsizing a PC, making it portable, and what really puts it over the top for me is pretty much the emulation aspect that you can have anything up to, not only can you run your modern AAA games through Steam, but have a back catalog of pretty much anything you want up to the PS3, Xbox 360 generation and emulate it on the go anywhere in your house. Don't have to be where your console is, where your PC is. I think the Steam Deck is awesome. And I think anyone that doesn't have one is missing out.
And
there.
He's got
Fast
stock
enough?
in big.
No, let's go. No.
It's way too slow. I see you got stock in
Great
the
job,
company.
Skeeter.
Leon?
Skeeter, you didn't answer what you're playing.
Mm-hmm. Continue
I'm
to
playing
sidestep
Horizon I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West. I'm sorry.
Good game.
It's a great game.
And please.
Awesome game.
Yeah. Please, for every system, just go down to specs so we can Daniel Hayden on here longer. But PS5, easy.
Mongo.
After all that.
I know. Mongo, I can't even handle. Mongo?
I'm going to go ahead and nip this in the bud. We cannot use poopy ports from PlayStation on PC as a good example of why you should take a Steam Deck when Uncharted was ass, Last of Us port was ass. We're going PS5, but I get what you're saying, but the ports are dog shit on PC half the time.
I hate you so much. BJ?
Yeah, I don't have a Steam Deck. I would like Steam Deck. Pretty expensive. Seems a little bulky also. Very impressive technology, as you said. But PS5 has some of the greatest exclusives of all time. You got the Last of Us series, Spider-Man series, God of War series on there, Horizon. Incredible. Skinner's playing it right now. That's how good it fucking is. Demon's Souls.
Or how bad we are.
PS5. Well, that's
BG,
true. We already know that.
BG, 90% of the games you just mentioned, you can play on PC also, so they're not exclusive.
But as Mongo said,
oh, snap!
I'm playing it years before you.
Steam Deck, but it doesn't matter. PS5 on. Jesus Christ, it's going to take forever. We got to move through this quicker, guys.
The 4 seed, PS1 against the 13 seed, the Atari 7800.
Okay.
It's too bad Jim Del Chapo isn't
here. Yeah, for real. He's not here, though, so which one of you fucking assholes is going to try to tell me that Atari 7800 is better than PS1?
I remember Atari, but it's not better than PS1.
No, it's not. PS1.
No, what was the other one? 5600? What's the other one? I had a different one.
I think there's two other ones.
Jaguar?
Yeah, no, I had one that was a number, but it wasn't 7800.
Yeah, there's a couple of different Ataris. I can't remember.
I had the one with the cartridges that went in front.
5600? Sorry, 5200?
5200 maybe? I don't know, 4600? I don't do numbers, dude. It's just weird. Alright, go ahead.
PS1 advanced. 6 seed Xbox Series X against the 11 seed, the Sega Saturn.
Okay, this is the kind of shit, I agree with whoever was saying the words earlier, about once it reached, like, Xbox One, it's just kind of like, you're just fighting this same war of you're just making the screen look cooler. Nothing really is different. Yeah, it is.
Xbox Series X is like the current Xbox, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I have an Xbox One and played an Xbox Series X, and I'm like, that's not that different.
No, Xbox Series X is significantly better than Xbox One. Xbox One sucks. Series X, amazing.
Yeah, but the only thing that we're doing is stepping up in graphics, though, right?
Yeah,
like,
true. Quick Resume is one of the greatest features ever put onto a console.
What was it?
What is that?
Quick Resume.
What's Quick Resume? What does that even mean?
You can close your console at any point in time, open it back up, and it's exactly where you are in that game.
Why would I do that?
What do you mean, why would you do that? Why would you have to quit out your game, save and all that shit, instead of just closing your console?
Okay, let me tell you something. That feature alone doesn't make a console completely different.
It's completely different from the Xbox One.
Well, let's vote.
That's a good idea.
Here's the thing. I typically would favor a classic console over a current console, but I never had the Sega Saturn. I've never heard really anybody say good things about the Sega Saturn. I don't really know of any great games that were on the Sega Saturn. And I'm a Sega Genesis guy saying this. Xbox Series X, at least I know that it has some good games. At least I know that the technology is good. I can't say the same for Sega Saturn. I have to go Xbox Series X, even though I'm not loving Xbox Series X or anything.
Everson?
I'm not too far from you, honestly, Mike. Like, the Xbox Series X, I'm not super huge on it, but at the same time, the Sega Saturn did not get the push that it deserved, and Sega was really getting out of the console business at the time, and they were really kind of sliding more to just producing games. So it didn't get funded the way that it was supposed to. They had some interesting features, but they were really late to the CD, you know what I'm saying, console push. It was their second go. They had like the Sega CD before, but no, Sega Saturn was okay, but it's not going to beat Series X.
No, this is going to be such a long fucking draft. Daniel Hayden?
It's a bracket.
Why is the Mega Drive not on here?
It is. It's the Genesis. It was called a Mega Drive in your neck of the woods, but it's a Genesis in the U.S.
Okay.
Yeah, we won the war, so we can call it.
Yeah, what did you call it? What did you call it, Twerp?
It's called a Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, Mega Drive. That's some dumb shit, dude. That's why we fuck.
Oh, because Genesis is fucking better.
Yeah. That's we whooped your ass in 1776, and then we saved your ass in 1945, baby. You're welcome. You're welcome, Daddy.
I never owned an Xbox at all. I was always a PlayStation kid, so I will go Sega Saturn.
Panda?
I haven't owned an Xbox in a very long time, and I don't even know what games are like Xbox exclusive anymore that are worth it, that don't eventually just come out. Not many are, and they eventually just come out on other consoles anyway. So, Sega.
Reggie?
Xbox.
Angel?
That thing is, I currently own an Xbox Series X, and yeah, there aren't that many exclusives for the console anymore, because if there were exclusives, they would not do well because not many people even own the Series X currently. And meanwhile, for the Sega Saturn, I have a list here of some popular games that they had on it. I'll say it quickly: Original Soul Calibur, Crazy Taxi, Original Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Dead or Alive 2, Shenmue Virtual Fighter, NFL 2K, and Power Stone 2. Unfortunate for the Series X, for its exclusives, they're not really exclusives anymore. So I'm going with the Sega Saturn.
Skeeter?
I'm gonna go with the Series X. I've got one. It's a really cool console. I think it's just getting by the Saturn on, just being a superior machine.
Leon?
Let's go Sega Saturn.
Mongo?
Series X has Game Pass. Fuck Saturn.
Fuck Rings. BJ?
Sega Saturn has some good games. Virtua Fighter 2 was awesome. X-Men Street Fighter, the movie, was actually a fun fighting game. You have Virtua Cop on there.
Oh, my God.
A lot of fun games, but Xbox Series X, great console. I grew up as a PlayStation person. I didn't really have an Xbox. Got an Xbox Series X. It's great. Game Pass is incredible. Great value. Indiana Jones recently came out. Fantastic game. Even if you don't have it, it's coming to PS5 soon. Get that game. It's fucking awesome.
I'll take Sega Saturn, but it doesn't matter. Xbox Series X over. Next one.
3 seed, the NES against the 14 seed, the Wii U.
Okay. I'm in a fighting stance right now.
We don't need to do this.
Which one of you will be the one?
Send the NES through.
Stop calling it NES.
We can do that.
I'll say it right now. I'll be the fucking one to say a Wii U.
You're the only one.
I'll be the one to say a
I'll
Wii
be the
U.
one to say the shitty Nintendo Switch.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Listen. Yes, it's a shitty Nintendo Switch. The thing was, you know what? It was done in by shitty promoting and kind of like a PS Vita. It was done in by shitty promoting and shitty games.
Whoa.
And
the Wii U library is incredible.
It's bad. Yeah, no, I should say it's better than PS Vita.
All right,
library.
NES on.
Let me say one thing. Have you ever felt a Wii U disc?
No.
It's the smoothest edges ever.
I've never seen one, actually.
If you feel a Wii U disc, I don't know what technology they used on their discs, but it's the smoothest edges ever.
Some people feel the warm embrace of a woman. Some people
I
feel
gotta
the edges of a Wii U disc.
I have to tell you from the bottom of my heart, Panda, I missed you. I missed you. Crazy
I missed
son
you
of a
too,
bitch.
man.
Holy shit. We got next
You
one.
could also play Wii games.
You could also go on to the next one, too.
We could do that.
We got the 7 seed Xbox 360 against the 10 seed, the PlayStation Portable, the PSP.
This should be a wash.
Mike?
Yeah, who's picking the PSP?
I will say that I still have a PSP. I haven't played it in a long time, but it was actually very enjoyable, very fun to play.
Hold on. If a woman describes you the way you just described that console, it's a bad thing.
Right?
Fun to play?
You're like, no, it was good. It was fine.
I would
yeah.
100% take fun to play.
Looking back now, it wasn't bad.
With that said, I played so much Xbox 360, NBA 2K games, the NHL 2K and EA NHL games.
Sorry, I'm laughing at BJ because he not only did he put 360 through, he already put N64 through, and we didn't even talk about what's going again.
I'm going 360.
Yeah.
BG.
Is anybody taking the PSP?
We're all going Xbox 360. Oh my God.
I'll take.
I'm going Yeah, I'm taking PSP too.
Okay, hold on.
That's crazy.
Daniel Hayden.
Why is that crazy? I love my 360 until it bricked out on me with the red rings.
Ooh.
I never had a console brick on me.
I will take the red ring. Of
Actually, real quick. I used to get 360s on the cheap, broken. It's a one little sensor you just have to remove and they're right back.
Yep.
I'm not putting in that effort.
Okay. Holy shit, dude.
Just make a machine that doesn't break.
Well, that's
exactly.
In retrospect,
break.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, but still, that's only two of you.
Well, fuck you.
Okay. He got his fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
All right, next one, Mike.
2 seed, the N64 against the 15 seed, the Sega Game Gear.
And let's toss it to Panda to cry about Sega Game Gear.
No, you needed like 15 million batteries for that thing.
I'll talk about Sega Game Gear.
Okay.
I had a Sega Game Gear, still have it to this day, much like the PSP. Haven't played it in a long time, much like the PSP. I can attest that you needed to invest hundreds of dollars in batteries to be able to play this game. But it actually was pretty fun. Like the backlit, like the screen had a really good color and clarity to it. I played Mortal Kombat on it a ton, but N64, come on, Pokemon Snap.
I will.
WWF No Mercy. WWF Revenge. GoldenEye. What are we doing?
Yeah, VW Beetle Battle. So
what?
So real quick. Sega Game Gear. Just a quick story about why I hate it. Okay, because my friend who we went up the mountains with one time, he had it, and he would not share it with me, and his dad wouldn't make him. So he played the Sega Game Gear the whole drive up. Didn't talk to me one time. I sat alone in the next seat, like, you gonna like share that? And he's like, nope. I was just like, you fucking piece of shit, dude. So from that point forward, I swore off the Game Gear. Next one, Mike.
We have the number 1 seed, the PS2 against the 16 seed, the Virtual Boy. Please, I want to hear about the Virtual Boy.
Okay, first off, hold on, stop. Somebody loop Mike saying, he wants to hear more about Virtual Boys. I want that on the
I didn't say that.
That's what I heard him say that.
And loop you saying it.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's not good. Don't do that. Anyone taking a Virtual Boy? You're under arrest! I got you. This is a fucking cover. You're done,
Has
dude.
anybody played it? I would like to know.
I have played it before.
What is it? When did it come out? I don't even know what it is.
It came out like 96.
It's old.
Or something. Or
I was just like
old.
95.
Right. You had to put
like
your
mid-90s.
You had to put your fucking face into the console.
What?
And it sucked so bad. It was all red. It was horrendous.
Okay, you know what? PS2 on. I don't even talk anymore about it. Next one.
The 8 seed, the 3DS against the 9 seed, the Game Boy Advance.
Wow. What's 3DS?
It's Nintendo DS, but it's 3DS.
What's Nintendo DS?
It's like the thing that came after Game Boy. It has like a stylus that you use. And that shit.
What's a stylus?
It's a little tiny like plastic thing that you use to touch the screen with.
Little pencil. Got it. Okay, I actually know what you're talking about. Thank you for breaking that all down for me.
3DS has a dual screen, and they also had a trigger to do 3D on the top screen.
Okay, this is
That's the kicker.
unbelievably complicated. Is anyone taking all that dumb shit over Game Boy Advance?
I am taking the 3DS over Game Boy Advance.
There's one.
Boy.
Anyone else?
I'm taking 3DS.
Two.
I think I'll take 3DS.
All right, let's
as well.
talk.
All right. Okay.
Let's
Mike,
talk it out, boys.
Mike.
There's no. I never had a DS or a 3DS or a whatever fucking DS there are. I never had them. I always viewed it more as like that's for like younger kids kind of thing. I never heard of,
calling you guys immature.
I just never really heard of like grown adults playing the DS. Game Boy Advance, I think that's a different story. It's fucking souped up Game Boy color.
It's a more mature look.
Yeah,
it's
great
a more mature
display.
look. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got you.
You could play your Game Boy and Game Boy Color games on the Game Boy Advance, so you have so many options there. Give me the Game Boy Advance.
Go.
Ergonomic in your fucking hands.
Okay, that's weird. Now, Everson?
Fantastic.
So I just pulled the images up and I'm looking at both of these, and no, there's no question, dude. The 3DS is a superior device. When you're playing Pokemon, and you can see your inventory on one screen and the battle on the other. Like, come on, man. That's a game changer right there in and of itself. And that's the only game I ever played when I had one of these. So, 3DS.
Daniel Hayden? He fell asleep.
The 3DS, yeah. The 3DS was a console that my sister had, so I associate it with a girl's device. I had the Game Boy Advance, so I'll take that.
So you associate with
that was problematic.
Girl games?
Can I be honest?
Yeah,
my
it's
sister
only
also
because
has
my sister
DS.
had it.
My
and
sister had it too.
I
I get
always
it.
thought it was a girl's thing.
Yeah, honestly, my sister had the Game Boy, right? And we called it the Game Girl.
I had nothing.
And I had nothing. I had a go-kart. I got outside shit. But she had and it was like princess games and shit like that, so I never wanted to play them.
I can't wait for it to be my turn.
I'm not calling you Panda.
Going back to what Everson said with the Pokemon, you could also play a bunch. They had the backlog of Game Boy games, so you could play original Pokemon on 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
You can play that on Advance.
You could, and you could also, you didn't need like a little light to plug in. because 3DS is backlit. And 3DS had some good games. 3DS.
Reggie?
Game Boy. I'm surprised it's this close with Game Boy.
Angel?
I know very little about the 3DS. I just know it's the DS with only some games having 3D on them. So I'm gonna go with Game Boy Advance.
Skeeter?
The 3DS really was really cool. It's another one of those Nintendo out of the box ideas, but it's more, I don't know. It just doesn't reach the heights of the jump from the DS to the 3DS, even though it was big, doesn't match for me the jump from the Game Boy Color to the Game Boy Advance. I think jumping to the 32-bit era of handhelds was so much larger and so much cooler to see and have just bigger, more expansive, more powerful system on the go.
Leon?
You can stop being a dick.
He doesn't know how. He doesn't know how.
No, he can't. Yeah, he can't.
Appreciate you, Skeeter.
I'm going to do 3DS. I'm trying to get to BJ's rant about it.
Mongo?
3DS.
BJ.
All right, the 3DS got that around when the WWE Network came out. So great memories because got 3DS and I'm basically playing a fucking GameCube in my hand as I'm watching WWE Network. A Link Between Worlds, one of the greatest fucking Zelda games you'll ever play. Luigi's Mansion, Mario Kart, absolutely incredible Mario Kart.
Mario.
Fire Emblem Awakening. Pokemon games like Pokemon Moon are unbelievable. This is like everything you fucking wanted as a kid finally realized in your fucking hands. It was amazing. The 3DS, an amazing console. Game Boy Advance, great. I had a friend at like travel camp. He had that. So I was like, all right, give us the game. Let us play Tony Hawk. Fucking great.
Well, you had a friend at travel camp? What's travel camp?
It's like a day camp, and they take you like to amusement parks, like water parks, all these different places.
Oh, so your parents don't have to?
Well, yeah, that's basically why they send you to camp.
Mm-hmm.
True.
What are you, new?
Good. What'd you pick?
I'm picking 3DS.
Okay, cool. Game Boy Advance, and it wins. Fuck you! Fuck you, dude!
I usually hate when that happens because it goes against what I want, but I was really hoping that would happen.
You knew it was gonna happen.
Let's go, baby. Everybody waited so long to hear your dumb bullshit, and it didn't matter, dude. No.
It doesn't matter what you're saying.
That's fucking awesome. I love when that shit happens, man. Next one.
5 seed, the PS3 against the 12 seed, the Game Boy Color.
Mike.
It's honestly a very tough one. I played both of these quite a bit. To me though, like, you know, we'll talk more about the PS2 as it goes on. The PS2 is more iconic to me in my childhood than the PS3 was. I played it so much more. I felt like, you know, I'm mostly a sports game guy. I felt like the sports games were so much better on PS2. Game Boy Color, I played Pokemon, Yellow, Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, probably more than I played any game in my entire life, and I played that on the Game Boy Color. Had the teal Game Boy Color. So many great memories. I'm going with that.
Cool. Everson.
Okay, so all I'm going to say is Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption. Okay? Those came out when the PS3 was in its heyday. Mm-hmm. You could not play GTA any better way than on a PS3. PlayStation 3.
PS2.
I disagree. I think
PS2. Come on, that's silly. That's silly.
Vice City.
Vice City. The second one, the third one, the whatever number that one was. Right
3, Vice City, San Andreas.
Yeah, that's
that
PS2.
Trilogy.
That's PS2.
That's the trilogy.
And that's PS2.
Yeah. 4 was on PS3. Not as good as the other 3 games.
What are we doing here?
What are we doing? Who's up next?
I have no idea. Daniel Hayden. He is
asleep. I'm not asleep. Fucking hell. Give me a second to unmute myself.
Which of these is your sister
so much shit, and then I have to unmute. So the Game Boy Color, I actually never had one, but my stepbrothers had them, and they would never let me play them.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's how you know it was good.
No, that's how you know that's how you knew they were dicks. That's what it was.
They were. But the PS3 was like my console, so I'm gonna go with the PS3.
Panda?
You won that battle.
Had both Game Boy Color, and my real memories of Game Boy Color were Pokemon related. But PS3, my Xbox 360 red ringed and bricked on me. So I got a PS3, and I was able to play with my friends online at that time for free.
Mm-hmm.
And
damn right you were.
Yes, I was. Played some Call of Duty back then. And those games, Red Dead Redemption, I said earlier, it's PS3.
Reggie?
Yeah, PS3, not even close.
Angel?
I could say easily, well, for Grand Theft Auto 5 and for Red Dead Redemption, you get them on the PS3 or the 360, so that's not really valid because it wasn't exclusive to it. And meanwhile, the Game Boy Color, it had many exclusives, and it's overall better than the PS3 because the PS3 was inferior to the 360. Thank you.
Fucking A right.
Holy shit, dude comes in, drops some fucking truth, and just fucking walks the fuck out, dude. Skinner?
Yeah, that's truth.
The PS3 itself was a fantastic console, really powerful for the time, had some great games, but I think kind of the business of it was such a massive misstep to just kind of get steamrolled by Xbox 360 the entire generation. Coming to market later, coming to market at a much higher price point. To me, the legacy tied in with that, just, I can't put something forward when it kind of just so decisively lost that generation out of the gate. Even though I love the console.
Yeah, I mean, that really inhibits how much I like it, too. Leo?
PS3 was the first entertainment system I actually used all the way as an entertainment system. I played a lot of the classic games on it. I was streaming Pandora at the time on it. I was watching movies on it. So
why'd you say at the time that's not still cool to do?
Pandora.
I still got Pandora music on my phone.
I still got Pandora.
Is that bad? Am I old for that now? Is that bad? For real, is that bad?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Everybody uses Spotify.
I didn't even know that was still there.
I'm not. No, fuck that noise. I'm not changing.
I truly did not know Pandora still existed.
It absolutely still exists.
Thank you.
Never.
Thank you. I'm never getting rid of it. I don't care what you say.
I like my Pandora.
I got so many thumbs ups and thumbs downs to clear up my fucking.
I'm about to say my playlists are extensive.
Mm-hmm. Not wasting all that time. I didn't waste all that. I sound like my grandfather. Next.
Mongo's up.
The not PS3 thing, I forget what it was.
Game Boy Color.
Yeah, the Game Boy Color.
BJ?
I never had a Game Boy Color. It seemed very cool, but we had the original Game Boy, so we never got a Game Boy Color.
Big miss.
PS3, the original controller was not that good. The original PS3 that had backwards compatibility was great. Then mine bricked, and they wouldn't fucking replace it, so I had to go buy the newer version that wasn't backwards compatible. So that all sucked. However, the library is fucking great. Has some of the greatest exclusive games of all time, like The Last of Us, my favorite game ever. The Uncharted series is unbelievable. Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham Origins. These are incredible games. These are superior games to mostly everything you get on Game Boy Color. So, PS3 advances. Go fuck yourself, Donnie. You don't get a vote.
Mm-hmm. Metal Gear Solid 4.
Hell yeah, Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
GTA 4, that's why I bought the console.
Stupid. Honestly though, 100%, the only reason I buy new consoles is to chase the Grand Theft Auto series. That is 100% true.
Mm-hmm. That's why
you
I
and millions of other people.
Yep.
I'm not kidding either.
I know you're not. That's why it's the best game ever.
GTA 6 next year, baby. Let's go. This year. Hopefully not next year.
It'll be next year.
Next year.
PS3 advances. 4 seed Wii against the 13 seed ColecoVision.
Is anyone taking ColecoVision other than Everson since he's 112?
Never played.
I had it. It was great, but it's not better than Wii.
Everson, you want to wax poetic?
No, Wii's over.
Okay, good. Next one.
The 6th seed, the Sega Genesis, against the 11th seed, the Nintendo DS.
Again, DS, I assume, is a less 3D version of the 3DS?
Yes, the original version, yeah.
Got it. Still means nothing to me.
Who's picking Sega Genesis?
Yeah,
who's picking Sega Genesis?
I am.
I'm taking Sega.
Genesis does.
Whoa, hold on. I asked these questions, Angel, and I'm flipping on your ass. Who's taking DS?
I will admit that was one of the worst questions ever because everybody said
DS. I know.
Yeah, I was gonna take.
All right, let's vote on it. Let's go.
Oh my God, Mike.
I don't think we have to, but we can.
Double time it. Just double time this round. Mike.
Perhaps my favorite console of all time, the first one that I owned all myself, Sega Genesis.
Iverson.
Streets of Rage, baby. Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah.
Daniel Hayden.
Yep.
The Sega Mega Drive.
I don't know what that is, but the Genesis is great.
We won the war, dude. We won them both. We won them both, actually. Panda.
OG Sonic the Hedgehog at Sega Genesis.
Reggie?
Sonic 2.
Yep.
Both.
Golden S2, Sega Genesis.
Yep, talking right over him. Angel?
Yes, I don't get why people like the Genesis so much. I don't get it at all.
Dude.
It's incredible.
I can't wait for my turn.
Fun memories of sneaking the DS into Latin class in high school and playing Mario Kart with everyone else in the class. DS.
Rebel.
Leon?
Sega Genesis really is a number 2 seed, honestly. It's like...
They're random?
Nope, he did it on purpose. See? Hates Genesis. You heard it here first, kids.
He's voting for it.
Yeah.
Leon?
This console I've had. A lot of yard sales. I purchase it every time. Bro. A lot of classic games. Sonics. The WWE Raw. I played a lot. Trying to think of some other... I mean, so many games. Sega.
Mongo?
TMNT Hyperstone Heist.
Yeah. A good one.
Mongo?
The one that let me play Altered Beast. The Sega Drive.
Sega Drive?
Altered Beast. Wise from your grave.
Wise from your grave. All right, guys. Genesis on.
Oh, hold on.
No. Genesis
first
on.
Console, First console I ever bought for myself. I wanted Sonic 2. I wanted Lion King. Fucking amazing game.
Wait, what year was that?
It's like
94.
94.
You were fucking like 7. How'd you get a job? Did you say you had a job?
No, save up money from fucking Christmas,
save
from
money.
holidays.
My dick,
yeah,
dude.
You save up money.
My dick.
I go buy it myself. Go to Toys R Us with my brother. We went there, picked it up. We're like, all right, we're also getting Lion King. Go home.
This is so full
barely
of shit,
fucking
dude.
beat Lion King.
And the numbers don't match up here,
but
dude.
NBA Jam Tournament Edition, the greatest NBA Jam of all time.
That's SNES, not Genesis.
What are you talking about?
No,
What are you playing
Tournament
around
Editions.
this? Sonic Spitball, amazing game. Comic Zone, fun game.
Mortal Kombat with blood.
Yes.
Not the pussy version.
We didn't have it on Genesis. We had it on Super Nintendo.
The pussy version, you had.
Yeah, pussy version. Go ahead, next one.
The 3 seed, the Nintendo Switch against the 14 seed, the Xbox One.
Also Sonic and Knuckles.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, Mike.
Switch advances. Like, who's gonna pick Xbox One? I swear. It was a
I'm not a
failure.
big current
console.
day gamer, but the Nintendo Switch is my favorite current day console. I fucking love it. I love that you can play basically like games of the past today, stuff that's like remastered. It's so good. I love the Switch.
Is anyone going to take the One over the Switch? I have an Xbox One, and I don't particularly enjoy it. I think the feature where you can't play games unless you're online is horseshit.
Yeah, it is.
Because
I agree.
I'm up the mountains, and I don't have internet at the mountains, and it just doesn't work unless I have hard copy of discs.
Yo, she yelling at you?
That's not me. That's somebody else. Someone's getting yelled at, though. I heard it. Get off the phone with those fucking losers and clean up your shit. Yeah, I heard it. Next one, Mike.
7 seed, Sega Dreamcast against the 10 seed, the original Xbox.
That was a big console. Good God.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of really cool games.
It was a big controller.
Huge controller.
The Duke.
I hate everything about the Xbox.
Yeah, but it was very cool for its time.
The Dreamcast was so cool.
Mike?
The Dreamcast is the one console I didn't have growing up that I kind of like wish that I had. Really to play NFL 2K, because the fucking graphics of that at the time, unbelievable. I did have the original Xbox. I also had the PS2 though, and I like the PS2 better. But the Xbox, the graphics on the Xbox were superior to the PS2 graphics. I think there's no question about that.
Definitely.
I played my fair share of it.
2K5, dude.
I played my fair share of it. Xbox was a fantastic console. I don't quite put it at the same level as the PS2, but it's close. I'm going Xbox.
Everson?
I did not have the original Xbox, but I did have a Dreamcast, and I did get to experience, Mike, how awesome those games were for the short duration that Dreamcast was around. I will say, of the short duration run consoles that Sega had between the Saturn and the Dreamcast was way better. I'm going to throw my lot in with Dreamcast on this one.
Daniel Hayden?
So most of these I've never played before, so I'm going off of personal experiences with the consoles. I hate Xbox full stop. So 360, fucking Series X, Y, Z, whatever. They're all shit.
What was the Z part?
So I'm going to go...
We'll say that weird shit here, dude. Sorry. It's called Z. We just call it Z here.
Yeah, you can keep it as well. You can keep the Z and the Z if you want. Yeah. We'll go with the Dreamcast.
Who hurt you with an
my
Xbox?
Cousin had one.
Yeah, who hurt you with an Xbox? You're very angry.
Bill Gates.
Because of PlayStation.
Oh, that's what it is.
And it's also 25.
Weird way to be.
One.
He's a tribalist.
Yeah, literally, we're a wrestling podcast. Everyone understands it. Don't even start.
He's a Sony tribalist.
Panda?
I'm picking Dreamcast. It was a star that shined brightly for a short time, but it shined bright.
Jesus Christ. Reggie? You son of a bitch. Missed you.
Oh, yeah, Dreamcast. Dreamcast was great.
Angel?
I know very little about the Dreamcast, and I never owned the original Xbox, but I did play original Halo and original Gears of War, and those are easily some of my favorite games ever. So because of that, I'm picking original Xbox.
Gears wasn't on the original Xbox.
Skinner?
Yeah, it was.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Gears of War 2 was 360.
No.
Gears 1's 360. It was 07.
Pick a fucking... Oh,
fight,
shit.
Fight
him! Fight him, Angel! Hit him! Hit BJ right in his face. I'll back you up. Skinner? Sorry.
I think that the Dreamcast is the Attitude Era of video game consoles, in that it's fun to remember the highs and romanticize it, but when you get down and examine the entire thing, maybe it's not as legendary as people talk about it. And I think the Xbox, and being such a powerhouse system at the time, introducing a cultural phenomenon like Halo, laying the groundwork for modern online play with Xbox Live, and getting a machine that was finally starting to close the giant gap between consoles and PCs and what they could do. I think the Xbox did more for gaming than the cult nostalgia that the Dreamcast carries. Even though the Dreamcast was great. Everyone loves being Muse. Everyone loves Sonic Adventure, but it's the Xbox.
Yeah, there you go. Look at you. Yeah, cool. Leon.
Slow clap.
Okay, BG, you're right. I was wrong. Gears of War 1 was on 360. My apologies.
Yeah, we knew you were wrong. We all heard him yelling. Mongo yelled
Shut the fuck up.
Mongo yelled a fucking year at you. He knew you were wrong right there, dude. Motherfucker had the year for you. He didn't need Wiki, dude. Leon?
Oh, man. 4-2. BJ's going to have a rant, so let's go with Xbox. Keep it even.
Mongo?
I'm gonna go with Xbox because I got one from the pawn shop and it had some dude's random CDs on it, and it introduced to me to Vermilion Part 2 by Slipknot and made me emo. So Xbox.
Nice.
There you go, dude. That's honestly a great story. BJ?
I was an Xbox fan. I hated the controller. Thought the console looked like shit. It was massive for no reason.
It had a cool green on it though.
I didn't like the green. I was a PlayStation person all the way until Series X. Sega Dreamcast. The console looked cool. The controller was cool. Sonic Adventure was great. You had Tony Hawk on there. NFL 2K. Soul Calibur, one of the greatest fighting games of all time. Then you had Ready
Oh
to
my
Rumble,
God, dude,
NBA 2K, Donnie,
Oh my
NBA
God.
2K with Allen Iverson on the front, and
Cool.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2, one of the greatest fighting games of all time. Sega Dreamcast.
Cool. Now it's
I
tied.
bet you made also, bro.
Yo, now it's tied. Great rant. Xbox over. Fucking idiot. Get the fuck out of here. I still have the giant Xbox. I bought it when it first came out. And instead of throwing mine away, I kept for all these years. And then I had a new dude who could mod it. And now it's got every emulator all the way up through PS, I think 1.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so there you go. Eat shit.
Now, all the games my mom has thrown it, the Xbox hurt first.
Xbox what?
Out of all the things my mom has thrown at me, the Xbox hurt the worst.
Okay, that's sad. That's sad. Thank you. You can tell us, though, if you ever need to. We're here for you. We love you. You're a safe spot. PS4 versus Master System. What is a Master System?
Sega Master System is the 8-bit Sega. It was basically the equivalent to the NES.
Is
Sega's answer to it.
Oh, okay. I never played this.
I never had it or played it, but I wish I had one.
Is anyone taking the Master System over PS4?
No. PS4 is one of the greatest libraries ever.
Agreed.
Cool. Next, please.
All right, we're into the Sweet 16. We got the 1 seed.
Oh my God, this is taking forever. My God.
Shut up.
Well, we said our piece about a lot of things, so okay.
Just keep it short.
1 seed, Super NES. 8 seed, original Game Boy.
Mike.
I've said already the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance are superior versions of the Game Boy. I realize it was groundbreaking, but I can't vote for it when I already have those other two in this bracket as well. And the Super NES is undoubtedly one of the greatest consoles, one of the greatest libraries of all time. Super NES.
Everson?
I have way too many childhood memories playing the SNES with my little brother and people around town to not vote that through. SNES.
Daniel Hayden?
SNES.
Ugh.
It
sends chills down my spine in a bad
It
way.
really makes my...
terrible.
Yeah, is anybody voting for not SNES?
SNES.
It sounds like you should be saying that with your nose plugged up. The SNES. I want a SNES.
Baby. I was at a truck stop at Poughkeepsie, and I got SNES from the toilet seat. It looks bad. It looks bad, baby. You got SNES. I know you were with a whore last night. SNES? You're disgusting. Good.
We got the 5 seed, the PS5, the 4 seed, the PS1.
I want to go first. I never get to say anything, and I never have anything good to say anyway. But I got something to say here. I ain't played no PS5. A PS1 was a big part of my childhood. I played Grand Theft Auto, the one where you were top view, running people over, and the blood trail, and they said the F word. And my friend's mother said, Pat, you get down there and listen to what they're doing. Make sure it's not bad. And he came down and he sat down with a drink in his hand and he said, what are you doing? And we're like, we run this guy over and that guy curses. He's like, do it. I want to see it. And he did it. He's like, oh shit. He's like, keep going. Keep playing. He cleared it for us and then we played in front of him. It was great. So absolutely PS1. Mike?
Such a great game.
I understand the graphics and all that shit with the PS5, but a lot of these picks for me are going to be about nostalgia. PS1 was like next level shit when you're a kid. This 3D gaming that you didn't even know was possible from playing, Super NES and Sega Genesis. I had Tekken. I had WrestleMania, the arcade game.
Tony Hawk.
Dude. Just so many amazing games from my childhood. PS1.
Everson?
Tony Hawk was great, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody play Tenchu Stealth Assassin?
No, we weren't.
Just me? Okay, well, I that game was freaking great.
I don't know
PS1.
Daniel Hayden?
I haven't turned my PlayStation 5 on in about 18 months.
I heard.
Yeah, so I'm going to go PS1 because I think I've played it more.
Panda?
I'm definitely going to be in the minority here. Most of my picks have been nostalgia-based, but living in the now, I don't game as much as I used to, and PS5 is keeping me going. So PS5.
You have a family, you know. That should be keeping you going.
Oh, sure. Keeping me going my games.
The only thing keeping me alive today is fucking PS5. But yeah, I know she's here. I know she's got the kid or whatever, my job and my whole life and shit. But man, PS5, huh? Reggie?
PS5.
Yeah. How is it keeping your life together? I know you ain't getting no pussy. That's probably keeping you busy. Angel?
PS1.
Skinner?
Hard to beat how iconic the PS1 is, despite like how much I love my PS5. I think it's PS1.
Yeah, good. A lot of words for not a lot. Leon?
Hey, look, we listened to your fucking waxing poetic about 1977 fucking story, and no one made a goddamn noise.
That's not true. That's not true. A bunch of scoffing.
An exasperated sigh or snores or anything. We let you get your shit in.
Leon?
Yeah, no retort? No reply?
No, I'm just moving along.
This is a good time for any, since it's both Sony systems. I just gotta say, I'm so happy we don't have to deal with memory cards anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good point.
Part of me kind of misses it.
Not
no,
me.
absolutely not.
No, you don't. You don't miss them. No.
Yeah,
I do. I kind of do.
I don't.
That's stupid.
It was fun. It was fun having a little colorful memory card.
Then you never lost one.
No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. I didn't lose one.
That's
I didn't lose it.
As a kid, you're just not thinking of shit, dude. Or someone stole it. You know what I mean? Basically, someone stole my whole memory card. They got all these cheats that I already put in there. Fucking cheaters.
That's on you. That's on you.
Yeah. Let's go to Mungo.
I didn't vote, but it's all good.
It doesn't matter. Believe it or not, it's been PS1 for the last two people. I just give people a say if they want it.
I'll say, I think PS1 iconic, PS5 just needs opportunity.
Doesn't matter.
Catalog.
Shit doesn't even matter. Vote don't matter. Remember they say your vote matters? It don't matter here. Mongo, you got something to say? It don't matter?
PS5 literally does everything better, but PlayStation 1 games came in the coolest cases, so PlayStation 1.
Yeah, thanks for just yelling it. Appreciate it. Next one?
Someone want to chime in here?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
I'll let you know.
Mike, next one?
I'll let you know.
Xbox Series X against NES.
Just let him talk. It's going to be faster.
PS1, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, two of my favorite games ever. Also, two of the best SmackDown and wrestling games ever. SmackDown 1 and 2, incredible games. And like you said, Donnie, Tony Hawk, unbelievable. I probably would have voted for PS5 because a lot of those games I can just play on PS5 and better versions of it, but PS1 is iconic.
It's not the same feeling. 6-seed Xbox Series X, 3-seed NES.
All right, let's just get out in front of this. Who's taking the Series X over the NES?
NES.
Yeah, you gotta stop with that.
Yeah, it's done.
I'm taking
NES, the first console I ever played.
NES,
Duck Hunt, baby. Duck Hunt.
NES, baby.
That's a great
Super Mario, dude. Super
Actually,
Mario 3.
my
Holy
favorite,
shit, Super Mario 2.
my favorite Nintendo, most of my favorite games no one knows. Breakthrough is my favorite NES game.
I mean, everybody knows Breakthrough.
That's not true. What is it?
Isn't that the one where you move your little line and you gotta hit the ball up into the bricks?
Nope. Breakthrough is a tank game.
Oh, okay.
It's like
actually
a machine.
Breakout is what I was thinking of.
Yep.
Breakthrough. No, my favorite game was Contra.
Breakout is a great game.
Contra, fucking amazing. Dude, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right, losers.
The hardest game of all time.
It was.
Yeah, but then
It's also,
there's
by the way,
too.
it's Blades of Glory. Steel. Blades of Steel.
Baseball.
Baseball, yep.
Next one.
The 7-seed Xbox 360 against the 2-seed N64.
I like Double Dribble.
Double dribble.
Double dribble.
Listen, I like the 360. I had one for a very long time, but I can't take it over the N64.
Absolutely not.
Is anyone taking the 360 over N64?
I was.
I don't know yet.
Okay, listen.
We made the decision.
No, that's it. That's it. We just made the decision for you. You don't.
I will say, I played the 360 a lot. I thought the sports gaming experience on the 360 was excellent, but it doesn't compare to the N64's overall what it brings to the table.
And then it's
needs to be shouted out for what it did for online play. Like that's
make
where
you fucking pay for it.
Okay.
And for actually being good.
No, it's fine on PS2. You have to pay for it.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
PS3.
but nobody.
And PS3.
Yeah,
no
but
one had
that's
good
like
internet back then.
Yeah, right. Like that was you had to be such an early adopter.
I had the adapter. My brother got it for me for the holidays.
I had the adapter.
No, he
didn't.
I had the adapter for PS2. It was pretty ass to play online.
Pretty terrible.
With
People were running fucking Eddie George on me. Fucking 17 touchdowns in the game.
You deserve it.
Proliferation of
You
broadband
deserve it.
Xbox 360 be kind of
Fuck 360.
melting pot. That
Yeah, well, you lost again. Next one.
that's fine. Just wanted to say my piece. Pay for
Hey,
the
Skeeter, I'm with you, Skeeter.
I had 360 for like 14 years. I absolutely loved it. I still got it.
We got another blowout coming up.
Okay.
1 seed PS2, 9 seed Game Boy Advance.
Anyone voting for the Game Boy Advance or the PS2?
No. And I love the Game Boy Advance, but no.
I would have gone Game Boy Advance.
Okay. Well, you would have lost. Well, you would have lost. You would have taken that L. Is taking the L the same over there? Is taking the piss off.
Taking the piss.
I know what's going
Taking
on.
an L and
Aren't you
taking
happy
the
you
piss
stayed
is
up, Daniel?
completely different.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Taking the piss is taking the mick out of somebody. You
Taking the what?
take the piss. You take
Yeah,
the
I don't
piss.
think that made it clear.
Yeah, it made it worse. It made it worse somehow.
I think taking that I was like,
You make
Buggered.
fun
You're
of
buggered.
somebody.
Oh,
and
yes.
You take an
What does
L,
that mean?
you're a loser.
Giving them
Oh,
old
fuck
golly
you guys,
whopper.
man.
Yes.
5 seed PS3, 4 seed Nintendo Wii.
I want to go first here. We just advanced PS2. I don't need a PS3. I never fucking had that. But we and the technology of getting everybody back together and in a room, that to me will always be something awesome. We just did my video game tournament, and I had 2 Wii games in it because I love having to have 4 people wide, doing everything together, just like the N64 was. So I'm going Wii. Mike?
I hate how much we seem to agree on video game stuff.
That's not good.
Yeah,
that's
well,
sad.
because here's the thing.
Yeah, it's not.
As a pure video game console, you're just straight up playing a normal game. There's no doubt PS3 is better than Wii. I know that.
Yep.
But to me, PS3 holds no special place in my heart compared to PS2. PS2, absolutely better, to me at least. Wii was revolutionary. There was nothing like this. Nothing. Wii Sports, one of the greatest games of all time. One of the most fun games of all time. I'm going with Wii because it changed gaming in a lot of ways. I don't think PS3 really did that much. We did.
Code name for it.
Everson?
It also had motion controls.
This is true. No, I
Shitty.
I
gotta be honest with you. Motion controls fucking blow. Everywhere.
I agree.
Not for Wii.
I hate
Wii
it.
Golf is awesome. We just did Wii Golf. We had a full-on tournament. It was awesome.
It sucks.
Wii Sports
motion
over
controls
fucking
suck.
rated.
Because you ain't never had 4 friends in your life, dude.
Yeah, we had it.
You ain't never had 4 friends in your life,
I'll play
dude.
a real fucking game.
You know what?
That's because Cinnamon can't hold a controller. That's
You know
why.
what, BG? I'm gonna speak to that, right?
Yeah.
Because I get what you're saying, but Wii was the console that was able to bring generations to play
I don't give a
together,
fuck about
right?
that.
Like,
Yeah, because he didn't have generations to bring together. He's alone.
we had Nintendo Wii.
Fucking
We had
assholes,
Nintendo
man.
Wii. The couple years we had it for Christmas, right? That was the one time that I can remember in my life where my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, my nephews, we all played a video game together. Never done that before. So just out of nostalgia alone, the Wii is my vote.
Daniel Hayden. What'd you call it over there?
A Wii.
Oh, that's so exotic.
So exotic. Yeah. So the Wii is probably the console that has the most family memories. However, the Wii did call me obese as a child, so I'm going to take the PS3.
Panda?
I'm voting for the Wii. A lot of good memories with friends playing Wii Sports. And Wii Sports Resort, which was also a good game.
Right.
And it's getting eliminated next round anyway, so Wii.
Reggie?
Wii.
Wii. Yes. Angel.
Wii for Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
That's the only Smash Brothers I ever played. Actually, no, I played it on the 64 too, but I played it more on the Wii. My kids are yelling. Can you hear my kids yelling? Oh shit. Skeeter?
Yeah.
Despite fully agreeing with BG that motion controls suck, including the Wii's, and I didn't like Wii Sports, I do agree with what I think it was Everson said about, bringing generations together, all that. And, it was revolutionary, even if the revolution died quickly after.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Leon?
Probably good. Anybody else can go.
What happened?
But anybody else can go.
Okay, Mongo? Fucking believable.
Wii Sports let me hit my mom once while I was playing the tennis game. With the back hand. Yeah. So Wii Sport, or Wii.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me and Mike both like, hell yeah. She deserves. I know she deserves.
I wasn't abused as a child. I love my mom dearly, but hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Next one.
I just want to say this about the Wii.
You don't have to. I'm trying to skip through that.
Fuck you. Super Mario Galaxy is the best 3D Mario game.
Cool. Next.
That is ooh.
6 seed Sega Genesis against the 3 seed, the Nintendo Switch.
Bad seeding, by the way.
I told BG when he showed me this broke my heart.
All right, Mike, start us off then, since you're heartbroken.
The Switch is incredible. The ability to play handheld and on your television, and just such a great catalog of games. It's so different from what the other consoles are putting out. I can't say enough how great it is, but with that said, the Genesis being my first console, I have such great memories of those games. Many of the games are still some of my favorite games today. BG mentioned Lion King, Aladdin.
Yep.
Dude, Aladdin, you would never think that a fucking Disney Aladdin game is incredible. It's one of the greatest games of all time, in my opinion. Just such a fun game. The Genesis library is unbelievable. Sega Genesis.
Holy shit. Next.
You play those games on the Switch now.
Everson?
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same, Angel. I'm 35 years old.
Angel, do you know who worked on Aladdin?
Sakurai.
No.
Shinji
Mikami. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, is that real? Is that real life? Oh, wow.
It is.
Baby.
Wow,
That's
wow,
Resident
dude.
Evil, baby.
Wow, that's crazy.
Shut up, Donnie.
We're talking about high school RPG gamers.
Everson! Sega. Daniel Hayden?
I have a Switch, so I'm going with the Switch. But I also played Aladdin on the Mega Drive.
You are so tired.
How good was it?
Oh, yeah.
It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
You can play Aladdin on
so fucking tired.
I'm gonna need you to be more excited. It was better than that.
That's how people say when you make love. Like, yeah, good, right? Good.
It was alright, yeah.
Better than bad, I guess. Better than bad.
Yeah, no, it's
One
bad.
more thing.
Panda?
I'm taking. Sega Genesis was the first console I ever owned.
Did you buy it? Did you buy it with your own money when you were 7?
I did not buy it with my own money, no.
My dad bought it.
But I did buy a Switch with my own money, and
yeah, that's right.
Again,
No, that's good.
yeah. Well, as a dad that has 2 kids that monopolize my TV, I can play a Switch. Well, they're hanging out watching TV, so it's a Switch.
Get another TV. You know what I mean? Reggie?
What did you say, Donnie?
I said get another TV. I'll tell you, I got like 7 in my house. Sorry, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, bud. They all got tubes. You jealous?
Yeah.
So that's what
I
only remember seeing
I don't recall seeing 7 TVs.
I saw 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
weren't.
there's
Yeah,
some fuzzy math going on.
you weren't looking
Very
hard
fuzzy,
enough,
man.
dude.
There was one in like his shed, because that's where he goes to
That was a radio,
hibernate.
wasn't it?
That's.
Oh yeah, you don't have it. Oh, you're right. You don't
It's a
have
CB. I have a CB unit out
He's
there.
literally got 2 TVs.
Like, come in, Chucker. How y'all doing out there?
He's got one in his living room and one in his fucking
Florida
10-degree
room.
basement. That's all he's got.
Yeah, no, I have 2 in the
And
Florida room. I have 2 in
Florida
the.
room.
I have 2 in the Florida room.
Oh,
2
yeah,
in the
okay,
basement.
three.
Ice cold Florida room.
3.
2 in the Florida room. 2 in the basement. 1 in the living room. 1 in Lucy's room. 1 upstairs.
We're making up numbers. Okay. Come on.
I don't recall 2 TVs in that Florida room.
There were absolutely not 2 TVs in there.
I'll take pictures.
There might be 2 TVs in there now because you got people over for the fucking.
It's like Russia in World War II. I just keep moving the same TVs to other rooms. Look at those weapons we have. Look at them. The same gun over and over again. We tricked them. Who's up next? Did Reggie go? I didn't hear him mumble.
No, I didn't, asshole. Sega.
Reggie, do you have a Switch?
Yes, I do have a Switch.
Reggie, what's your favorite game on Switch?
What is this?
Nice.
You just gotta get someone alive. Reggie came through.
It's what he did. Exactly what he
That's what it
did.
felt like.
Holy
Did
shit,
anybody think
dude.
it felt that way?
No,
Yeah, that's 100% what he was trying to do. He just put him on fucking blast, and like we just have to go ignore it now. See, and Reggie, I do this shit to your face. I talk shit to your face. I'm not this passive aggressive bullshit, bud. That's wild. Angel?
Not only is the Switch itself a revolutionary console, but the Switch also shows to Sony and for Microsoft that you don't need to spend thousands or even millions of dollars on a console for high graphics when all you need to focus on are great games and people will buy them, and they don't have to be the most realistic thing ever. They just focus on your games being great and people will buy them. It doesn't matter how quality the graphics are.
Cool. You buy a Switch? You own a Switch, Angel?
Yes.
What's your favorite game?
What's your fucking favorite game? Liar!
Probably.
I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit.
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
I could go on.
Cool.
All right, you passed.
Skeeter. Yeah, you passed the smell test. Skeeter?
I agree with what Angel said, and I also think
you understood it.
That sounded rude.
Yeah.
But,
he's talking like how Pat McAfee talked during Penta's promo.
Yeah.
I meant more like I don't understand the terminologies in the game names, but that's fine.
It's just it was moving the handheld closer to the current console generation, even though obviously the Switch not nearly as powerful as the Xbox One and the PS4. The gap was closing, and I think that's a big deal too.
Okay, whoever's doing this interview from their car roof, please refrain. Leon. It's someone mouth breathing. Fucking Mongo's a classic because Mongo's got the mic thing. I guarantee you he fell asleep with the mic. It might be Daniel Hayden. He might have fallen asleep. Leon.
Yeah. Looking at the quick view of the lot, you can't say Switch library even compares to Sega Genesis library. You can't say you had more fun playing all the games on Switch than you had Sega Genesis. It's Sega Genesis.
I can.
Yeah, you can be a liar too.
Okay, you can't.
You can be a liar too. Okay.
I'm gonna Uno reverse that and say the same thing, but backwards. Switch toast it.
Switch has a bunch of games you can play from other consoles on it too. I don't know what he's talking about.
Like, Switch is perfect when you want to poop and play Hades for 20 minutes.
Okay. All right, BJ, I can't handle you.
I can't handle you.
As much as I liked Genesis growing up, I did prefer Super Nintendo and Switch. I can play a lot of Sega Genesis games, play Super Nintendo games, play N64 games. I can play some of the best versions of Zelda, Smash, Mario, so I'm going with Switch.
I'll go with Switch too because I want to be on the right side of history.
Which advances?
Next one.
10 seed original Xbox, 2 seed PS4.
I don't have an opinion strongly here.
It's PS4.
It's PS4.
You want me to go first?
Yeah. Is anybody taking Xbox over PS4?
Hell yeah, I'm taking Xbox.
So am I. So fuck you guys. Mike.
Here's the thing.
I probably would lean Xbox.
Let's go.
I can't speak. I know that my opinion is going to be different than a lot of other people's opinions because it's personal experience. Again, primarily sports games. If we're not talking about like stuff as far back as like the Sega Genesis and stuff, that's what I like to play. PS2 was the fucking golden age, and original Xbox was the golden age of sports games to me. MVP baseball and Madden and NFL 2K and NBA 2K so many great games. To me, PS4, that's when the games, sports games specifically, went downhill, and they've never recovered. Sports games today, for the most part, are absolutely awful, and this era of console is what started that, to me. Xbox was part of that golden era. Xbox, as I said before, incredible graphics for its time, even better than PS2. I'm going Xbox.
Everson.
So I'm not a huge sports game player, but I do enjoy a lot of the stuff that did come out on the Xbox. However, Spider-Man PS4, Uncharted 4, Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, yeah.
These are incredible games.
Yeah.
And, it's really hard to, put, a PS4.
Okay, unbelievable. Thank you. Daniel Hayden.
Yeah, what he said. PS4.
I've had a PS5 for 18 months without playing it. You wanted to stay up for this, dude. What time is it now?
I don't know. I haven't even got my glasses on.
It's 1:05 in the fucking morning. Oh, yeah,
It's 1:05, all right?
So I said it the right way, though.
Next person after Hayden, please.
Panda.
What Daniel Hayden said. PS4 over.
Mm-hmm. Reggie.
PS4.
Angel. Are you taking a shower? What the fuck was that noise?
PS4.
Skeeter.
I said my piece about Xbox. I loved my PS4. There's no question that it's objectively able to do things way beyond what the Xbox could. But I think what the Xbox did in terms of changing the game and making that next step up in console power puts it over for me. But I can't begrudge anyone picking the PS4 either.
Leon?
Glad I'm not begrudged by Skinner PS4.
Mongo, your pick doesn't matter?
The thing that let me play Bloodborne. PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, Last of Us Part 2. Fucking Final Fantasy
Oh my
VII
God,
Remake,
shut
Death
up with
Stranding.
The Last of Us, dude. Like,
Ghost
you
of
just
Tsushima.
shut up. My God, dude. Next one,
PS4
please.
might have the best fucking library.
Next
ever.
one. What is a library? I keep hearing everybody keep talking about libraries. How about
Library.
a library?
The library.
Who said library?
No one said library.
A bunch of people said library here. Don't even get me started.
Bunch of Donnie Woods.
Elite Eight.
Persona 5.
Oh my God, this needs a double time.
The
Everybody
one
double time
seed,
it.
the
I
Super
know it.
NES against 1 seed Super NES, 4 seed PS1. When you say double time it, it half times it. Actually.
Go ahead. Mike.
Yeah, maybe we need a halftime right now.
Both of these were legendary consoles of my youth. PS1, I think you could argue that it was a little more revolutionary because of what it was of 3D gaming. Super NES and Sega Genesis kind of did the same thing, but I do feel like, to me at least, Super NES had a little bit better library. So I'm going to go with that.
Everson.
Agreed. Two iconic consoles. And honestly, as much as I love the Super Nintendo, I really do. The PlayStation 1 just really captured that era for me as far as like games I remember playing for sure. And Resident Evil is by far one of my favorite games of all time. So PS1.
Real quick chime in that I forgot.
Oh
if you
my
play
God.
playing the Super NES today still holds up. I feel like playing the PS1 does not hold up.
The SNES only holds up because it's nostalgia and we love it, but it holds
because
up
it's
compared
not
to what?
I think you just get by on the style of the graphics.
The PS1 looks
It's
like
so
shit
limited.
compared to what those types of graphics are today.
Yeah, it
Super
really
NES
does.
is a totally different thing, and it still holds up because of it.
All right,
But
Daniel Hayden.
because it was so limited in what it could do,
Daniel
it
Hayden?
couldn't reach beyond a certain level.
Daniel Hayden.
I had both. I love both, but I'm going to take the PS1.
Panda.
Have both, love both, but SNES.
Reggie.
I only had one. PS1.
Angel.
Damn, this is very hard, but I'm gonna go with SNES.
Skeeter. Talking out of turn. You want to talk now real quick?
Yeah, since you so gracefully allowed me.
Leon?
No wrong choice. I'm gonna leave PS1 and put it just ahead.
For Tekken 3.
Leon?
I hate Mike so much for making that point, but it's PS1.
Mongo?
My anti-PS1 narrative is the same as the 64. I just don't think graphically and gameplay those games hold up. Like, they age worse because of the low pixely bullshit. Like, whatever. We'll have that talk later, but I'm gonna go SNES.
SNES. DJ?
Have both, love both. It's very difficult because on Super Nintendo, you have Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Country, Street Fighter 2, Turtles in Time, unbelievable games. So then I have to go to my top 10 list, and right in there is Final Fantasy VIII and Tony Hawk, and so I have to go with PS1.
PS1 advances next.
We have the 3 seed, the NES, and the 2 seed, the N64.
I'd like to go first.
I think it's pretty easy.
The NES doesn't hold a fucking candle to the N64. Sorry, boys. Keep your nostalgia. I prefer my memories. N64, and it ain't close. Mike?
Yeah, I love the NES. The start of my video game playing was the NES. But the Super NES did it better in every way, and it's out. So why am I going to advance the NES, especially when you consider N64 and some, like, the best wrestling games of all time are on N64.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Snap, to me, is one of my favorite games of all time. I was in the fucking Pokemon craze at this time. Be able to play that game at that time was unbelievable. N64.
I rented my N6 because I never had any consoles. I never was, my family never had money for consoles. But I remember renting one from Blockbuster, and it was a major occasion, baby. Oh, man. Everson.
We're sleeping about you being poor.
Everson.
Hey, listen, man. Getting with my friends after school, 4 controllers, playing GoldenEye. Like, there was nothing like it, man. Nintendo 64, as much as I love the NES, the Nintendo 64 was just a moment in time in gaming, for real.
Daniel Hayden?
GoldenEye on the N64.
Panda?
I'll take the N64.
Well, that's because he's English, huh?
He sexually assaulted women on multiple occasions, James Bond.
But it was acceptable.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
Well, listen, for him, he was so suave.
It was of its time. Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to start saying shit, but when I say something rude or crude, I'll be like, I got that term of its time, you know what I mean?
Of its time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, it's 2025 now, though.
All right, guys. I have nostalgia.
Let's move on from this shit.
Yeah, I got nostalgia for both, but I have better nostalgia for N64. So, N64.
Pan, I wish you were here more often. Ditch your family, dude.
I will.
Reggie?
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I wish you were here less. Angel?
I'm going with 64 because that was the first console where I actually beat a full game, and that was Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I'm going with that one.
Wow, that's awesome. Skeeter?
In an interview, famous James Bond actor Sean Connery said, quote, "I don't believe there's anything wrong with hitting women."
Hell yeah, dude!
Wow.
You gotta haul off and let them have it every once in a while, dude.
What year was that?
1965.
It was of its time.
I think the year of it is irrelevant.
It was of its time. That's a good point, dude. Fucking A right, dude.
I misquoted him too. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with hitting a woman.
That makes it way better.
That's way
qualifier.
Depends what they do.
That's way different. Yeah, it depends on what inherently means, because I don't know.
And I'm glad I used my time for that.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
So am I.
Anybody else want to say anything? Because the N64 is winning.
Yeah.
I will say something.
Nope. Next.
Yeah.
Two of the most important consoles of all time, but there was no greater leap than the N64. To see Mario in 3D and to be able to move him with the joystick was unbelievable. Like, just absolutely mind-blowing at that time. And you had Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Super Smash Bros. Started on this.
Oh, my God.
Mario Kart 64, I mean, as much as I love Super Mario Kart, this was a lot better than Super Mario Kart. So, just one of the greatest games of all time. And then you have the wrestling games, which is why we're all here. And those are some of my favorite games. No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000. Some of my favorite games.
I'm here for the paycheck.
Well, we're not here for that.
Well, so. I got some bad news.
It's not coming, Jack.
Some bad news.
1 seed PS2, 4 seed Wii.
Hold on. Did Mongo want to say anything? Did Leon want to say anything?
I said
if anyone wants to say anything.
Yeah, you don't want to hear what I got to say.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. Leon, did you want to yell something?
I just want to shout out the Nintendo Power Pad and Track and Field.
That was a great game.
Yeah, cool. Give it a nice shout out. It means fucking nothing. Next.
PS2 Wii.
I get the feeling Wii's going to get railroaded here, but I'm standing up.
Falling out of the tournament.
I'm standing up. I'm going to stand up first and say that I enjoy the PS2 a lot. I enjoyed the PS2 so much, I kept an extra PS2 in my car in case parties I went to sucked. I could hook it up and be like, we're just going to play this now down here. Nice. Right? So I always
in case you got invited to a party ever. You could.
Yeah, sure. Hey, guess what?
So you drove to where parties were, and it said, hey,
I still have the party PS2, and it is well known in our little circle of friends. But with that said, I like the Wii better. I had more fun with the Wii.
Oh, I can't support that.
How come we weren't playing PS2 at the tailgate?
I don't know.
Seems like you're lying.
Did you have a generator? Did you bring a generator from New York?
We could have.
Did you pop a bottle? Yeah, there's a pop. Good.
Is anybody else thinking Wii? Do we have to vote this out?
All right.
We do not know.
We do not. Fucking asshole. I hate you guys so much.
PS2.
Next one, please.
Donnie, fucking grow up, okay?
No, I can't. I love Wii. I still play with the kids. The kids love that shit. We play Wii bowling all the time.
3 seed Nintendo Switch, 2 seed PS4.
Mike?
Well, I made my feelings known about the PS4 before. Not that impressed. Nintendo Switch, very impressed. The versatility, just being able to play present day games of the past, from our childhood, enhanced versions of those games. It's such a fun console. Can play it with your family. Awesome. Switch.
Okay. Everson?
I've never owned a Switch. I've never played a Switch. So I'm not going to talk bad about a Switch. I will just say that I had my PS4 for a very long time, and the library is great. It served me well. So the PS4 is getting my vote.
Get a Switch. Very worth it. I
would also argue that having a PS1, a PS2, and a PS4 all in the Final Four is counterproductive of anything.
I agree. Just being honest with my vote.
Daniel Hayden?
I currently have a Switch, don't play it very much, but the PS4 is the console I've played most out of the two.
Panda?
Own both a Switch and a PS4, but the Switch has gotten more usage per the kids or whatever. So Switch.
All right.
Oh yeah, Reggie?
I'm a Switch.
Angel?
I will go with the Switch because not only is it, I mentioned before, groundbreaking, but also many and if not all the Nintendo exclusives that are on the Switch stay on the Switch. Meanwhile, for the PS4, a lot of their quote unquote exclusives you could just play on the PC now. So the PS4 is pretty useless right now.
You get
Can I say something really
quick?
quick?
It's a lot of anger towards like exclusives you have.
Yeah, I'm about to say, can I say something really quick?
Please do. Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
Console exclusives need to die. I don't
I agree
the
with
point
you. Yes.
of console exclusives. And anybody who brags about I love this because it was exclusive to this console,
say it.
You don't like games being enjoyed by everyone.
Yep.
I like games being enjoyed by everyone.
Yeah.
In 2025, if there was one thing, if there was one thing I could eliminate in 2025, it is console exclusives for everything.
Yeah,
So
I'm with you.
If there's one thing I could change in 2025, it would not involve video games. It would be like poverty. I would end poverty or something, but that's just me, man.
I agree with you.
That certainly wouldn't be on your
Skeeter? Yeah, I don't give a shit about poor
even
people.
on top of your fucking mind.
I don't give a shit. I used to be poor. I don't give a shit about poor people. Why do I have to start being the first to care about them? You know what I mean?
Except for probably Skeeter. He's rich. He's got money.
That's true. He does.
Hey.
Nah, shut up. You fucking married a doctor. You did it right. Leon? Or is Skeeter himself?
Tough one. I love the Switch, but man, I just had such good times with my PS4 between Bloodborne and close to 1,000 hours in Dark Souls 3. Like,
wow, that's crazy.
PS4 was awesome. Yeah, great. Fuck me.
Leon?
PS4.
Mongo?
Oh shit. Switch. But Donnie, you should play Bloodborne. You would dig the aesthetic. You're probably a scrub and couldn't actually beat the game, but
no way.
I don't know what those words mean, but yeah, right. BJ? Fucking good.
No, it's not
Bloodborne sounds like I would shop at Hot Topic.
The Switch.
Oh, okay, it's on me. I will take the PS4. Got The Last of Us, Uncharted 4, God of War, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Death Stranding, Spider-Man. These are some of the greatest games of all time. As much as I love the Switch and Breath of the Wild and Mario, just PS4 has just those games are just my favorite games. Those are my favorite type of games to play.
Now that the score is tied, I'm gonna go since he took PS4. I'm gonna take Switch. Also, Last of Us sucks. Deal with it.
No.
I do think it's overrated.
Yes. Skeeter, tell me Last of Us kind of sucks. So you'd be like, yeah, it does kind of suck.
He's definitely not going to say that.
I'm definitely not going to say that.
Okay, well then,
then
shut the fuck
the
up.
things I would say if you hadn't pissed me off this entire time.
All right, we're into the final four. We got the 4 seed, the PS1. We got the 2 seed, the N64.
Mike?
This is honestly kind of easy when you look at this overall. If you got a PS2, you got absolutely no need for a PS1. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Play everything on the PS2. Also,
no, PS2 Mini or whatever that was, it didn't play PS1 games.
Well, don't fucking get the PS2 Mini.
Really?
I'm just saying, yeah. I remember the small one, the
no,
Slim.
that's not true. I had a PS2.
I thought that was
okay.
not
true.
No, it did.
True.
There's two different kinds of Slim. The real small one didn't.
Here we go.
I believe Skeeter over you.
I have the PS2
I
Slim. You
know.
can play everything on it.
Think about me doing that. It's such a.
All right. According to the AI overview on Google, yes, you can play some PS1 games on the PS2. However, not all PS1 games work on the PS2, and fewer work on the PS2 Slim than on the original PS2.
Whoa, dude!
So we're both
sit it and shut your mouth with it.
Look at the N64.
No, you said you couldn't play PS1 games.
No, I said I said you just wasn't. Oh yeah, I guess I did.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. I mean, I said it again. The wrestling games on the N64 were some of my most beloved games growing up. Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Stadium, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Mario Party, list goes on. N64.
Cool. Everson.
I'm going to actually ditto everything that Mike said. I think that was perfectly said.
Thank you.
Nintendo 64.
I think it sucked, but I do tend to agree. Daniel Hayden?
Yeah, I guess what everyone else is saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Thanks, love. Panda?
What everyone else is saying, and I had a lot of good summer nights with neighbors.
Hey.
Summer nights, playing with dudes. That's that song.
Yeah, playing with dudes.
That's what that song was about, dude. Yeah, exactly. Tell me more, tell me more. Hey man, you got a car? Like, yeah, great, dude.
Tell me more. It's N64 for me.
There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
We got to keep him around. Reggie.
N64.
And then he adds nothing. Awesome. Angel.
N64.
Skeeter?
It doesn't matter.
You're right, it doesn't matter.
And this is another one where it's kind of like, we're splitting hairs. I would have slightly leaned towards the PS1, a little more powerful console, first console to give us dual analog controls, built in rumble into a controller. I think it slightly edges it, but again, splitting hairs.
Thanks so much for your analysis. Leon?
You're welcome, cocksucker.
Whoa! 2025, bud. I'm allowed to do what I want there, dude. The West Virginia reared its ugly head there for a second.
It was okay in its time.
Leon, it's okay right now, bud. Do whatever you want. Leon?
No, should be closer, but PS1.
Mongo?
64. I just gotta say, Mortal Kombat 4 was the worst game I've ever played in my life, and I had it on PS1 that kind of fucking ruins it for me. But 64.
There you go.
Yeah,
I like you don't need...
N64, it's Superman 64. And that's a worse game. But
it's on you if you're buying any game that has Superman in it.
Superman sucks, I agree.
Superman's cool. Superman's cool. Don't do this. We can be...
Superman fucking sucks.
Superman is great.
That's because big business told you not to like him.
No, nobody. They're trying to tell you to like him.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
not
say
true.
no.
Nope.
Shove him down your throat.
He's too unrealistic.
What's the problem with Superman?
What's wrong with that?
It's like being a John Cena fan. I can't argue it.
Yep, it's a lot like being a John Cena fan. One of the best ever.
John Cena's also great. What's wrong with you two?
Superman is very nuanced.
Yeah, he is.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he fucking is. It means you don't know.
I can destroy any
superhero bracket. Hey, superhero bracket.
Green stone.
There we go.
Mike, superhero bracket.
Superhero bracket next month.
Superhero bracket.
Already won.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Let's do it.
I'm in
Batman
there.
definitely not already.
I'm skipping. Real quick. I think it's a great idea, but I'm skipping it because that shit's dorky. I'm out on that shit.
That's even better. We don't have to deal with you.
Too
BJ.
dorky, says the guy who is doing a video game bracket.
This is the guy who went to
This is
Kaiju
fun.
Big Battle.
Yeah, you're right. I did. I had a great time.
Hey, I'm not hating on you, Donnie. I love you.
I love you too.
Donnie.
But here, next one. I love you too. Thank you.
The other Final Four matchup is the 1 seed, the PS2, and the 3 seed, the Switch.
I'm gonna mix it up this time. Panda first.
Always a good idea to do this late.
Literally the last one.
I've been
Penultimate.
advocate of the Switch the entire bracket. But I'm gonna go PS2. More nostalgia for me.
Angel.
Easily the Switch.
Reggie.
The Switch.
Daniel Hayden.
PS2.
Skeeter.
Sony PlayStation 2.
Knock a point off of his for that dumb shit. Mike?
I've waxed poetic about the Switch. I think it's a really good console, but it's not compared to the PS2.
Everson.
Agreed. It's the PS2. I mean, we got Vice City. We got San Andreas.
Damn right.
Like, come on.
Leon.
Can I chime in?
Nope. Leon.
Oh,
Go ahead, Leon.
no, go ahead.
Mongo.
Superman. I'm at PS2.
All right, that's it. No, nobody else needs to go. Perfect.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Whoa.
Let's let him talk. We're almost at the finish line, please.
I gotta say something. Because beyond the GTA games, you did have Madden 04 with Mike Vick on the cover. Arguably the greatest Madden of all time. Revolutionary Madden with the franchise mode.
Madden 05 to me because you had the hit stick.
Hit stick, right?
No,
But you also had
you.
Madden 06 with McNair on the cover, the Vision Cone, right? So that trilogy of Madden, in my opinion, best Madden. Then you had NBA Street Volume 2, amazing fucking basketball game. Also,
NBA Live 05.
NBA Live, great game. Let's not forget, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, with Brock Lesnar on the cover.
Test Drive, Eve of Destruction.
SmackDown, shut your mouth.
Yeah, but Here Comes the Pain when you could fucking go on to the SmackDown fist and do fucking moves off the fist.
All right.
That was
We got it.
greatest wrestling
We got
game
it.
of all time.
It won. Let's go.
And God of War.
All right, final matchup, guys. We finally made it. Can't believe it. It's the 2 seed, the N64, and the 1 seed, the PS2.
We're gonna randomize it again, guys, because this is what we do in the championship. We make it awkward. Mongo first.
PS2.
PS2. Tell people
he hates the N64.
Yeah, I heard about that. BJ, you're not up. Mike.
Love both of these consoles dearly. Some of the greatest games of all time on both of them, without question. It's a tough call, but I really do think that what I played the most, I've been talking about these sports games. BG mentioned a lot of them. For whatever reason, 2005 was like the fucking year of the sports game, and I was playing these games on PS2, MVP Baseball, Madden 05, NFL 2K5, NBA Live 05. It's just an unbeatable fucking gauntlet of sports games, some of the best ever. I'm going PS2.
Leon?
And Vice City, don't want to forget that.
Got ya. Cool, thanks.
Yeah, Vice City. But
oh, okay. No? What happened to you? Did you fall asleep? Hey, you awake?
You hear me?
Yeah, what did you pick?
Oh man, I had a good joke too. Oh well.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Everson?
So I love the PS2, but the only time I ever skipped out on sports practice was when No Mercy came out.
Hell yeah.
And No Mercy came out.
You
and
skipped
I
out
brought
on
it
a
to
bunch
school.
of practice. I seen your body, dude. I seen your body.
Look. If you know me, which you don't in this sense, but I never skipped practice like that at all. But when No Mercy came out, I bought it the day before. I took it to school. I showed it to my homies. I was like, yo, look what I got. We all skipped practice that day and played No Mercy all night long. N64, I think it just holds the most nostalgia for me out of all of these consoles, even though the controller looked ridiculous. The N64 was.
They look awesome. Don't do that.
Great.
Don't do
Did
that.
you guys lose the next game after you all didn't show up to practice?
Absolutely not. We were really good. But
They were so hyped from No Mercy.
Daniel Hayden.
So both consoles hold nostalgic value for me, but the PS2 I spent about 3 or 4 summers at my nan's house, and I played the PS2 constantly, so I'm going to pick the PS2.
You remember? Do you ever play the game The Getaway?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Daniel Hayden because I think it's from Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah. That's
cool,
English
cool,
for
cool,
that's English for cool. Yeah. Ben.
This is honestly, to me, this is the right finals with these two in it. And I'm going to go. Yeah, that's all good seating, right? Good thing it was randomized. I am going to say N64, just because I loved all.
Where are you
games.
driving? You've been driving like the whole time.
I haven't been driving. I just started driving like 15 minutes ago. I'm going home now.
He's on the highway to hell.
Don't do that. That's not good.
I stayed at work late tonight, so.
Yeah.
Because, kids or whatever.
He's on the highway from hell.
Holy shit, you lied to your wife, and this is what you cheat on your wife with us? That's awful, dude.
Yeah.
Terrible
awesome.
job.
Well, I did stay at work. I didn't lie to
You just lied about the working part.
Hell yeah, dude.
her. I just lied about the working part. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
I was working on this bracket.
Fuck yeah. Reggie?
I didn't own either. I was more excited to play the N64 at first. So, N64.
God, you sound so sad about it, too.
Oh, well, I'm in a blunt. Leave me alone.
Okay, good.
Oh, word.
Thank you for doing it in the bathroom or
Nice.
something. You sound fucking terrible. Angel?
I love the 64, but the PS2 has Devil May Cry, Silent Hill 2, God of War 2, Tekken 5,
I knew I was
Shadow of
gonna
the
get this
Colossus, and Metal Gear Solid 3. So it's got to
God of War 2 came out on the PS3. You're wrong, Angel.
No, it came out on both.
I know. I'm redoing the thing from before.
No, it was stupid then. It's worse now. Skeeter?
Carrie,
Ah,
I'm
damn
sorry.
it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Carrie.
Like Panda said, probably the correct final two, at least in my opinion. Tough for me. N64 was probably the first thing I was around where all my friends were playing, and you get your introduction as a gamer. Really, PS2 was there during the formative years where like gaming became a large part of my life and something I really enjoyed doing. Ironically, as much as, it misses a lot of people, I think the proliferation of sports games on PS2, like Mike and BG have touched on, more than, what the offerings on N64 had, are a large dimension of me as a gamer today. So puts PS2 over the top for me. Donnie, do you need a dictionary to figure out what I said?
No, I don't even listen.
Proliferation?
Leon?
Is that what you're saying?
Proliferation. It's nuclear proliferation. I know what's going on. Shut up. Leon?
Give the definition.
You want me to give the definition of it?
Yeah.
It's when everybody unifies to give up the same thing for the betterment of everybody else.
No, actually.
Well, nuclear proliferation is
not even close.
It's actually
it sounded good.
It's actually
That was
pretty
an
much
amazing
the opposite.
definition of something.
No,
It's pretty much the opposite.
It's not. No.
How could you be like so certain about something and be so wrong?
Just listen. That's life. Just tell everybody you know it until they challenge you, and then just fucking say something and be like, I must have messed that up.
Honestly, he's not wrong there. If you just walk like you know where you're going and belong there, you can get away with a lot.
You damn. I do it all.
Very true. Yeah.
BJ has walked with me. It's 100% how I walk in everything I do, and I carry myself mentally the same way. Yeah. Nuclear proliferation.
I think you missed the vote there, BG.
Mongo.
There we go.
Mongo.
Have we been this one?
Leon, did you pick yet?
Yeah, I went first.
This is almost why you should keep the same order the whole time.
Who didn't go yet?
I'm voting.
I think BG didn't go and you didn't go.
Okay, BJ.
Right? We're the only two, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought I had an order here. I don't know what happened.
Go off, BG. Go off.
This is a tough matchup. Because the library of PS2 is more expansive than N64. But I do feel like the leap from a Super Nintendo to N64 is one of the greatest leaps that we've ever seen. From gameplay and graphics. Mario 64, Mario Party, Mario Kart 64, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. Then you had the wrestling games. And those are my favorite wrestling games compared to the PS2 games. And even though sports games on PS2 are better, and they had Vice City, they had all the GTA games, I think going back now for like a multiplayer game, I'd rather go back and play N64 with my friends. And we did that throughout high school. We played Madden and everything, but it was always coming back to fucking Smash, which originated on N64. Mario Party originated on N64. Like, these are just iconic series. And so for that, I would vote N64.
Okay, is it me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd go N64, but it doesn't matter. PS2 won. Blah.
PS2, 6-5.
Done. That's stupid. Stupid. It's all. We should do it again. You guys want to do it again?
Nope.
Do it next month.
No. All right. Thank you to Daniel Hayden for coming and staying here so late. It's now 1:37 in the morning. Thank you to Panda for showing up once. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, and literally every once in a while. Thank you to everybody. Reggie and Angel and Skeeter and Leon and Mongo, Everson. Fucking thank you to everybody except for BJ and Mike. But we got to move on. It's time for another season of Fantasy WWE and NXT, and this time AEW.
Nope. No AEW.
Fucking for reals, dude? For real?
It gets more and more minor league with each passing season.
You had NXT, which is the king of the minor leagues.
It beats AEW every week in the ratings.
Only when you had The Rock for no reason.
A replay of NXT very nearly beat AEW.
Please, dude, because you got that little frog on your side. TBS doesn't have that.
The WB?
Yeah, come on, you know what I'm talking about. Very stupid. What season is it?
39.
39, which is also the number of friends who decided to join us tonight.
Holy shit,
which
pretty
is
much.
wild, dude. But yeah, 39 years of doing this. I'm proud of it. You know what I mean? Now, this is officially older than me, which is really nice.
Barely.
Yeah, I'm 37. You need to shut the fuck up. Thank you, Cinnamon. Cinnamon is like, don't even get me started with dog years, motherfucker. Yes, thank you, girl. You know it. He's trying to shush her down. She's like, shut the fuck up. Don't touch me, motherfucker.
People making a racket outside.
So listen, we do have a bunch of friends here. PJ, how do you become one of our friends? How do you give us money and we give you friendship in return?
Patreon.com/RingRoastRadio. Go there and sign up for the bracket challenge tier. Sometimes you get 2 for 1. Like today, we're doing the fantasy draft, and then we have the best gaming console ever bracket.
Technically, we were OnlyFans before OnlyFans was a thing. You know what I mean? Because we were providing a service for cash.
Push your feet pics up.
It was more like my word pic. You know what I mean? Like I was given like
your word pics?
I was doing audible, like ASMR or whatever that's called.
Mm-hmm. Do that on YouTube.
That's how Reggie got off. That's what he was getting off to me. That's how he found us. Thank you. Cinnamon's like fucking A right, dude. Me too. But first off, it's a person who never shows up. And he finally did. I don't know how we got him to convince him to do it. 2025. New year, guys. New fucking year. Alex Pandolfi. We'll never see him again. How you doing, buddy?
Never see him again.
New year, new panda. I'm doing fantastic.
You sound like
it. Oh, man.
You got number 1 overall pick. Go ahead.
I know. And it's already slim pickings over here.
It's not. It's the little dog.
This isn't the AEW, Jeff. This is WWE.
Yeah, I know.
Don't laugh at that.
Yeah.
I don't know how this pick is gonna go, but I'm gonna go with the 5-sided man, Pentagon Jr.
Probably well.
Yeah, I feel like but you never know.
Nah, I think on this one it's pretty safe. Mm-hmm. Also, great to have you. Really appreciate you. And on the opposite side of that spectrum, really bad to have you. Wish you weren't here. Reginald Gill.
Reigning and defending champion, if we're saying government names.
That is true.
Oba Femi.
Yeah, who'd you want?
Oba Femi.
Who?
Fuck you.
Mid-card mafia over here. Holy shit.
Are you an Oba feminist, Reggie?
Oh yeah, long and proud.
Hell yeah.
Strong and proud. Which one is it?
Long and proud.
Long and proud?
Strong, long and proud.
Yeah.
I'm average and proud, if I'm honest.
You're not being honest.
Daniel Hayden, all the way from across the pond. It's very late in the evening for Daniel, and he wants to be here though.
Really badly want to be here. Let's take Gunther and pass it over as quickly as possible.
Oh God, we made your language so much better. I'm gonna take. Oh man, I don't even know who's on the roster anymore. I'm gonna take CM Punk.
Nice.
Hell yeah, right? Is that good? I'm not sure.
Could be.
Jim Del Chapo.
Jim Del Chapo will take Julia.
Yeah. Who?
Julia.
Okay, there we go. Julia is Julia Hart, and that's AEW. We're not trying to steal gimmicks here. Everson.
Yo.
Okay.
Give me.
We know who you are. You won't stop showing up.
Listen, as many times as you call in the middle of something I'm doing, yeah, I'll show up for you.
Hell yeah.
Merry Christmas too, by the way, Donnie. Thank you for that.
That's months ago at this time, but thank you. I did wish
I'm
to you as
thanking
well.
you because I'm a friend who actually appreciates you doing that.
I know. Fucking dickhead Reggie. It's all signs that point to dickhead. You know what I mean?
Give me Rhea Ripley.
No comment.
Yep. Good. All right.
Fair, you're nice to Everson. Well, as nice as you can be to a person.
Yeah.
You're not nice to Reggie.
Well, no, here's the thing. I'm like, animals have that sixth sense where they know if a person's a piece of shit. If I know a person's a good person, like Everson, I'm like, hey, man, I like this guy. And then Reggie comes up and I'm like, Rah! I hate that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I do not.
Huh. What was that sound there?
Rah! Like cats, like, Rah! Yeah. Angel?
I'll pick Roman Reigns.
Bad pick. Skinner? And it's Angel Mesa, by the way. Very nice man.
Hey, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
Hi, I hope you are doing well.
Yeah, thank you. Skeeter?
I'll take Slim Pickens.
Oh my God.
Braun Breaker.
God, I hate you fucking guys already. George Cruz.
George Cruz, as you know, I make selections for him based on his bedroom desires. He's gonna get Cody Rhodes.
I like it. Mike.
More like adrenaline in his hole, am I right?
Whoa!
That's disgusting.
I will take Stephanie Vaquer.
I don't even Stephanie Vaquer. Leon?
This one going to Rumble?
This one's going to WrestleMania.
We're doing a 2-week draft.
Two-week season.
2 week season. Yeah, this is a big one, dude. You better not fuck it up.
2 weeks. This is a big one.
Quick question too.
Yeah,
Does Rumble count as a loss?
No. If you're in the Rumble match, you get eliminated. It's not a loss. It's not like minus points.
All right, I'll take go with Lyra first.
Chris Jeter.
George not going to be happy about that.
Chris Jeter, is he here?
Mike is drafting for Chris Jeter.
Okay. I am drafting for Chris Jeter, and he wants Tiffany Stratton.
I bet. Mongo?
I have a list. He does.
Could you forward it?
Thick
to me.
Damn it.
Nikita Lyons.
Okay. Mongo.
I see what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever been more convicted in a selection than
I don't see what we're doing here. We see what he's doing here.
He's taking the George Cruz approach.
Mongo walks through the door, and I immediately say, I love you, I missed you, and then I immediately distance myself from him. Because I know it's coming. Love you, buddy. BJ? 2 in a row.
I'm gonna take Jacob Fatu.
You freestyle on me for a second there?
I don't think so.
You're like, freestyle. Go ahead.
Jacob Fatu and Charlotte Flair.
The police are not having your bullshit.
Going to pray that she returns.
Dude, what? Where are you right now, dude?
I'm gonna tell you this, Donnie. That is not far away. That's like right outside.
I know. I hear it. Holy shit! It's the loudest ever, dude. Put it back on.
It's been there.
Oh, now it's going away. Damn, that sucks.
There you go.
Okay, and then we're back to. Did you take 2?
Yep.
Mongo's up.
Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
Equal opportunity offender here. Chris Jeter.
Chris Jeter wants Jey Uso. Yeet.
Leon.
Rhea Ripley.
She's been taken already.
She was taken.
Also, it definitely sounds like you slipped a W in there. You're like, you're saying Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley, dude. You hit me with it hard there, bro.
Hesitation looking at my big board. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's taken.
Yeah.
Let's go with Delta.
Who's
Zarya.
Okay. Let's go to Mike.
I will take Becky Lynch.
George Cruz.
George wants Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's not alone. Skeeter?
I will take Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's spooky now.
It's spooky, dude. It's Goosebumps season.
Donnie, did you see there's a show?
Yeah, who's the guy in it?
David Schwimmer.
Yeah, Friends sucked ass, so I'm
What?
not interested.
Are you talking about Goosebumps?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
The show looks good though.
Yeah, it does. Because it doesn't to me.
Yeah, it does.
You're an asshole.
Yep. Skeeter?
Nope. Just picked.
Angel? I was congratulating you.
Thanks.
I forgot her name, but who's Bianca Belair's partner?
Naomi?
Or
the one that used to be?
Yes, Jade Cargill.
Jade.
Thank you.
They all look the same or something?
Hey.
No, I just remember her name.
Fucking monster? Holy shit.
Says the racist.
Isn't she in some various state of disabled right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say she's injured more than disabled, dude. Holy fuck. Yo, dude, the gloves are off here. What the fuck, man?
Sorry, you've never seen a thesaurus.
No. Everson?
I thought Angel came after me, but
He
maybe
did.
I'm tripping.
He did.
Yeah, but this is on the way back.
Yeah, it's on the
I
way
got
back.
you. Okay.
Look at you
right,
trying to passively aggressive.
I'm just trying to make
Tell me
sure
I fucked up, dude.
Give me
Unbelievable.
Give me Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
Jim?
I think if you pick Chelsea Green, you have to do the voice.
They didn't agree.
Who's picking for Jim Del Chapo?
PG is.
Oh, I am.
Because I can make a fucking. Did you? Oh my
all right.
god.
He just remembered.
He literally just saw
the big board. They'll take Drew McIntyre.
Good pick.
Not really though. If we're honest with ourselves, that was a pretty mediocre pick. Thank you. Thanks. Appreciate you. I'm gonna take Seth Rollins.
Hey, if you got a chance to take two guys who might face each other at WrestleMania, you gotta do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta cancel out your points.
Yep.
Hopefully Drew McIntyre wins the triple threat.
Same.
Just shut the fuck up. I'm hedging bets. Daniel Hayden taking long. Go ahead.
Alexa Bliss.
Oh.
Why do you fucking say I'm taking long? Jesus Christ.
Reggie. He's eating
Roxanne Perez.
Yep.
What?
And put it down. I heard you. Panda 2 in a row.
Wait, who'd Reggie take?
Roxanne Perez.
Oh, Roxanne Perez.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep so long waiting for that.
Yeah, sorry, we have a lot of friends,
Yeah.
bud. You jealous? You got a lot of friends. You jealous, dude?
You've never been here before.
You just showed up.
I know, I
Shut
haven't been
your
here before.
fucking ass up, dude.
I'll take Vampa John
All right.
and Mitchin.
Mitchin. Bitchin' Mitchin.
Bitchin' with Mitchin.
Bitchin'
It's, just,
Mitchin.
it's a Benton show. Reggie?
Damian Priest.
You tried to be a little high pitched on that one instead of make fun of your
Not at all.
dulcet tones. I heard what you did. Bad
You
pick,
talk
though.
normally.
Bad pick, though, by the way. Daniel Hayden?
I'm going to take Brock Lesnar.
Bad to bad back. Back to back bad voices right there.
Bad to bad back.
Listen,
Huh?
I have a fucking plan. Don't worry about me. You worry about
So what's
yourself
your
and your
plan?
speech.
That Brock Lesnar's avoiding all fucking issues associated with the Vince McMahon?
His plan
scandal?
is that he
That's
did
totally
tell that
closed.
I don't want
It's not
fucking minus points, so I'm
hey,
just gonna pick people
that's a
that
good
are
strategy. You sound like
unlikely to
Yeah.
wrestle.
Jim.
No, it's on you.
Whoops. Okay. Easy, guys. Easy. This is an easy one. This one's easy.
Owen.
It's easy, dude. Obviously. Which is the
Fucking pick it already.
what,
Jeez.
no. What's I forgot his name.
What's he do?
One of them, Austin
Jacob
Theory.
2. I'll take Jacob
Nope.
2.
He got taken.
Oh shit. Yo, guys,
Can
that's all
Can I
me. Yo.
interest you in Tongaloa?
No. I'm a Donovan McNabb chest pat. That one's on me, guys. I threw that one low. That one's my bad. I will take Bianca Belair.
Jim will take LA Knight.
Yeah.
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 Everson, yeah.
Give me Io Sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good pick.
EO versus Penna, yeah.
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 I really need the blacklist. Even, didn't Penna fight Chelsea Green?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
fought
Yes.
Chelsea Green. He fought Kyrie Sane.
Yeah. Well, he
So, like,
fought
every
Kyrie
woman
Sane as
in-
part of the, the
Black
Black
Lotus.
Lotus thing. But as a separate thing, I thought she was like
did.
the moth
Yeah.
or something. No.
Reclusa,
She wasn't the moth.
she was called.
She was the spider. That's right.
She was trying to bang Marty the Moth.
Good storyline.
That's how stories are supposed to be told. Angel. Mr. Lucha himself.
Yeah. Which I got emotional yesterday when I was watching Penta's match It's like, hey, I remember seeing Boyle Heights in that small temple, and now he's right there, surrounded by crowds of people, especially Mexican and Latino crowd right there. And I'm like, I actually got emotional because like that's awesome. I'm so happy for him.
Mm-hmm.
I used to always pop when we would see Angel during an episode of Lucha Underground at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, and being emotionless because I don't know how to express myself during live TV.
He was always you did it. You do it here too, buddy. You're you're like water. You always settle in the middle. You know what I mean? I appreciate that about you.
Wow. Sure,
but that was pretty backhanded right there.
Skater. What was that?
Hello?
Who did Angel take?
I didn't pick one. Okay, so my this one's good. No, it was already taken first.
The way you didn't shut the fuck up. I thought you were picking him.
I was expressing joy. So
save your emotions. For
I'm picking Jey Uso, who is a risky pick, but let's see how this goes.
Jey Uso was
now who's the asshole? Now who's the asshole?
No, but his name is here. I see his name right here. That's why.
He was taken.
Yeah, he was taken a while back.
Yep.
Okay, he just isn't black
take
now.
his brother.
Okay.
There you go.
Pivot, quick, faster.
I'm trying.
Let's go Rey Mysterio. I don't know how. I don't know why, but let's go with that.
There you go. Skeeter.
I'll take Ladies Love Ivar.
George Cruz.
You remember when they were doing the Ivar like friggin' love machine angle?
Yeah,
and Meltz
Ladies
was
Love Ivar.
Meltz was
they did a shirt.
Meltz was like, they put this just grossly huge woman next to him as like a joke, and she was just like a normal sized woman.
I do remember that.
It was so fucked up.
Yo, him and his biceps are definitely into some BBW shit. I don't know. Actually, you know what? That's too normal for him. He's into some weird
Hell
shit.
yeah.
No, I'm fine with that. Are you right? I got things I was going to say right there, but I'll leave him on the dance floor a little bit.
Yeah. George wants Ethan Page.
Okay. Mike?
Mike wants...
Mike wants. God damn. I don't know why.
I will go with
playing a Stone Cold there for a minute, actually, at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton.
Ooh, someone's motorcycle. Leon.
Oh, who did he choose?
Randy Orton.
Oh, I didn't hear it at all.
I said it as loud and clear as I've ever said it.
You were doing something else. Tell the truth. You're doing something else.
I didn't hear it at all.
Yep.
But Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving the needle. Yeah. Chris Jeter.
Chris wants Xavier Woods.
All right. Mongo.
Piper Niven.
I can't wait to see where he goes next. BJ, 2 in a row.
Alright, I'll take Trick Williams and Kalani Jordan.
Mongo.
I almost took Trick, but I feel like he's going to lose to Obafemi again.
Probably.
I'm going to make a reference to a gaming channel about my Counting Crows thing, but that's not going to hit here. Valhalla.
Unbelievable.
Or Valhalla, whatever.
I heard.
Is she not pregnant?
Hell yeah.
Mongo's like, I didn't do it. Mongo's like, I did not do it. I did not do it. Chris Jeter?
Chris wants Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy, dude. Leon. Jesus Christ. You wouldn't know what to do with her anyway, dude. She'd be doing splits and shit. You'd be like, I'm not enough for you.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, it's a beauty. He won't have to do anything.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Leon?
Just to be there.
Are we good?
Nope. Go ahead, though.
I'll get Eric.
No.
Mike?
I will take... We'll go Asuka.
Oscar.
I'm banking on a lot of returns from injury. Okay?
George, you sure are. George?
Oh shit, George. PG, who
He's
does?
gonna love that you forgot him.
I know who. Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, but I was trying to look for a lady that he likes.
Cora Jade. Dakota Kai.
No, he doesn't like Cora Jade. He doesn't like Dakota Kai. He's very specific.
To me,
No, they have to be blonde.
That's me, buddy.
Barely
Yeah, that's
legal.
me, buddy.
Blonde and barely
Oh, my bad,
legal.
Donnie.
Nia Jax.
We'll give him Gargano. Give him Johnny Gargano.
What about Maxine Dupree?
Did we not make a pick here? Because this is stupid as fuck.
I said Gargano 37 times.
Skin is up.
I'll take.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it really is slim pickings now.
It's not, dude.
It is. I'll take
It's
the
not.
Maverick, Logan Paul.
Maverick Louisville. I've never heard anybody call him that except for like on commentary.
What was the guy's name? Howard Dean?
John McCain was the Maverick.
Yeah, but what was, and yes, yeah, that is true. I'm thinking of two old white guys.
That's how it is.
I really do get my old white guys mixed up, man. Once the motherfuckers get the comb over and the white hair, it's like fucking everybody looks the same.
They did have a similar look, I'll give you that.
Right, like what I mean? I'm not stereotyping, but sometimes it's right. Who's next? Angel?
Uncle Howdy.
There you go. Look at you. Proud of you. Everson?
Now this is going to WrestleMania, right?
That's
Yes,
correct.
sir. That's what we said multiple times.
I'm just making sure. Give me Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, shit. Jim? That's you, BJ.
Yep, Jim is going to take Braun Strowman.
Deserves it. Couldn't bother to show up. Now you get Braun Strowman.
Deserves it. That's like a great pick to you.
That's my next pick. I'm scrambling right now, dude. Scrambling, dude. Is Fallon Henley on the board?
Yes.
She's available.
I'll take her.
First good pick you ever took.
I'm sorry, what was
Can I be
that?
honest with you?
couldn't
I
hear
think
him
she's
mumble.
dropping the title to Stephanie McCare whenever they have their match.
Yeah.
In the very near future.
Yep.
Yep.
What did Reggie mumble? I didn't hear what Reggie said. What'd you fucking say?
He said first good pick.
First good pick. Yeah, if you don't fucking know shit. Thank you, Cinnamon. Cinnamon's on my fucking side. She fucking hates Reggie. That's good. Good dog. Daniel Hayden?
Yeah.
I'll take Bad Bunny.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I honestly see a WrestleMania match this year. He's talking it up again in the media.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie, back to you.
Io Sky.
She's been taken.
She was taken.
Good pick, Tommy. Good
He's
pick,
scrambling a
Tommy.
little bit. He's scrambling a little bit. Mr. Corny, Alex Shelley.
Alex Shelley.
Did you call him Mr. Corny? I always thought they were a little corny. I love them in the ring. They're incredible.
It's not Daniel him.
No, it's both of them, dude.
They need to
He's like,
stop
"Who's your corny
showing
friend?"
them in backstage segments because they look so small every time.
Vince was right, I think.
He was. He was.
No, I was talking about the other thing.
Give him a box to stand on.
Who's next now?
Panda for two.
Panda.
His final two.
The final two, Panda.
I was going to say final two, right?
Yeah, we'll never see you again.
Exactly. Now it's thick pickings. Jada Parker.
What was it? June Parker. Who's that? Sounds like
Jada Parker.
Jada Parker.
June Parker sounds like some fucking like Shady Acres. Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
PG, how did you not take Jada Parker?
Jada Parker and Lola Vice.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Why the hell not?
Guerrilla.
Definitely, of course.
Okay.
Let's go.
I've had them on my team before and it didn't work out.
Yeah, well, you know.
How much?
But you feel great when you draft them.
How much a month you spent? BJ, how much? Real quick, I need your gut answer. You have to right immediately, no thought. You just have to say a number. Okay, ready? How much a month do you spend on OnlyFans?
0.
And motherfucker, you were too ready for it. Oh my god, dude, it's free. You shouldn't.
I'm not joking.
Reggie,
Chris Sabin.
you're like I'm mortgaging the house on OnlyFans. Daniel Hayden.
I'll take Big E.
Fuck! I was gonna take him.
Well, you can't.
Holy shit. Is OnlyFans popular in the UK?
No, because you can just find it for free.
Yeah, good, yes.
Hey, that's true here, and somehow it's popular.
Still civilized.
It's popular. Obviously, it's popular, but.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Obviously, it's popular. What are you inferring there, dude?
It's fucking porn. Of course, it's popular.
Yeah.
I mean, you all just had that lady that broke the record, right?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that one girl's making more than like every NBA player.
Yeah, but even
hold on.
Find that video. I'll send you the link.
I don't want it.
All right, everybody, easy.
I'll pop it in the chat.
Favorite draft ever.
We're gonna have to throw this one out, dude. Don't make me do it.
It's your fault.
It's not even close to that other one.
Yeah, you're right. And then, did you make a pick in all that mess?
It's on you.
Okay. Hey, stop fucking yelling, bud.
Hey.
Hey. Give me Eddie Thorpe. Yeah, shut him down. Shut him down.
Shut it down.
Crowd goes mild.
Actually, I do love him. So, Jim Del Chapo?
Jim is gonna take.
Took you 5 rounds to figure out that's you.
Yeah.
I hate you so much.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh my goodness. Everson.
I guess I'm gonna take Sami Zayn.
I guess I'm gonna take Sami Zayn. That is the least confident I've ever heard. So I could hear your teeth grin. You're like, oh.
Pretty good pick.
Is it?
Yeah.
Angel.
Kofi Kingston.
Skeeter.
Give me the final boss.
Oh yeah.
George Cruz.
Give me Adriana Rizzo.
There you go.
George loves her.
Holy shit.
I'm sure it's because of her wrestling talent.
I will tell you from the bottom of my heart, you said Adriana Rizzo with a little like extra oomph, like on a little extra on it there. BJ was the first to react, and it was guttural. He's like, "Ew, hey!" He can't hide the fucking inside of it. He's like, "Hey, oh, what's fucking name? How you doing?" I'm wearing 50 cents perfume.
50 cents perfume?
Unit?
Mike?
Give me Lexus King.
Oh. Is George a convicted Lex offender? Oh no, you are.
Registered Lex offender.
You just picked him, right? Making you a convicted Lex offender. I just for the record. Don't let him near your school. He's a Lex offender. Chris Jeter. No, it's Leon. He fell.
Let's go with it's still on the list, so I'm going with Ava. Like the second time.
The Rock's daughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she have a last name in the show?
It used to be Rain, but then she got rid of it.
So now she's just Ava.
She's just Ava.
There we go.
Same forward as it is backward.
Damn, dude. Blows your mind sometimes. Chris Jeter?
Chris Jeter wants Axiom.
Okay. That's a cute little pick there, Margo.
I've watched a lot of tape on this athlete. Shotzi?
Shotzi, you said?
Yeah.
BJ.
You got copies of that tape?
They're burnout.
PJ?
I'll take Solo.
I love you, Solo!
Okay, it's done, right? We're done? This is over?
It's over.
It's done. Thank God.
Good draft.
You might say
that was honestly pretty efficient for the.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Because Daniel Hayden was here.
Yeah. Yeah, he was yelling a lot.
Efficiency czar.
Yeah. Don't say czar in front of him. Don't say czar in front of him. They probably had one of them in his country.
They would have if we didn't help.
Shut up.
All right, BJ, how does somebody get involved and do this with us?
Patreon.com/RingRustRadio. Donate to our bracket challenge tier.
What happened to you? Are you okay? Holy shit, you ruined it. Guys, thank you for coming and thank you for being part of this. Please be part of it moving forward. This is, you're right, very efficient for a lot of people. So thank you very much. But it's time for us to move on.